innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Kabataan, makisabay ka na.
Kahit may pandemya, huwag madismaya.
Dahil ang solusyo'y nakabang na, sabay tayong matuto at magsaya.
Ikaw at ako, sabay switch on na.
Tara na't matuto na in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
TV, 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 Aralan. TV, 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 kasiyahan. TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman!
halina
Sumama sa bagong paaralan. Pa-para, pa-pa. Pa-para, pa-pa-pa. Sariling galing ay paiitingin.
Kaalaman ay huwag patigilin.
Karagdagang talino ay matutuklasan na. Buksan ang TV, sarili handa.
Kayang ballpen at papel, tayo'y matutunan.
Tara tumutok na! 3, 2, 1, let's go!
TV, 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 Aralan. TV, 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 kasiyahan. TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman!
halina
Sumama sa bagong paaralan. TV, TV, TV,
Aralan.
TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman.
TV, 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 Karunungan! Halina't matuto sa makabagong paraan.
Ang isip ang tabo.
Handang isip handa bukas. Halina sumama sa bagong paaralan.
Responding to the challenge nowadays, embracing the new normal situations. The Visayas Central Elementary School is ready to air lessons for your modules. Oh, laging handa, tutulungan ka, kaya huwag kang mag-alala. Kahit ito'y kakaiba sa nakasanayan na, tumutok na at makinig nang masanay ka pa. Sa pagsagot ng module mo, di ka nag-iisa. Responding to the challenge nowadays, embracing the new normal station ways. The Visayas Central Elementary School is ready to air lessons for your modules. Oh, na 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 hey, na 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 hey, na 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 hey. AM radio for a good start. You are now listening to New Visayas on Air 99.0 AM radio for a good start.
Paminog ka sumanaman migtokul to langit, woy migtumpi to tanok kasublan maroson no kunog kailingan na. Kamigbalin tutuan noy, no sob-sob to kanamin gaynawa, woy migpunan to kanamin umul tumulo na anon na, no migpogpono sa init ampaw to ingod. Sa inikay kunto, manaman amoy no riptibursan to langit og sampit kamaroson nun ngaran na, dumat to kay kon mo pansingan na, kakalayag tahon liyag karanga, panayangan na, pamulingan, mandalingan, woy tumo dumapad, sublapad erit harikala, namigbahayan nuto katongoda, tapog nongnong, tapog pataha, oyog patanod-tanod, kanami tamatolos nun tularo, no nakawaglit get ampot kawayhana, oyaw kaasolom, duok ko pianan na, woy katubungan na, magbabayo, sa inik ako din tugtubaro na, igbohoy kuro, diyo ko'y ko, ka magbabayon mamintoran, manama no olog nogdayrayon.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شمل الأمات والنصارى والمسلمين في الفلبين وسلط مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في وطننا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم ارفع عنا البلاء والوباء والزلازل وسيء الأسقام وما ظهر منها وما بطن خاصة كوفيد-19 المنتشرة في العالم يا رب العالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم آمين يا رب العالمين.
Almighty Father, Creator of heaven and earth, we adore and worship your holy name, our healer, baptizer, Savior, and coming King. We stand in awe to your every creation in land, seas, and air. We humble ourselves, asking for forgiveness for our trespasses. Purify us, cleanse us, make us worthy to call upon you. We thank you, God, for the salvation you freely gave through Jesus. Today we call unto you to bless us and be a blessing to others. Empower our leaders, our teachers, give courage to the parents and inspiration to the young ones. May we always celebrate life and love. May we always acknowledge that without you, we are nothing. This we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Isang layunin, edukasyong may kalidad ay makakamit. Kalinangan ay paigtingin, pagiging positibo ay pananawigin. Isang diwa, isa sa gawa, para sa ikabubuti ng kapwa. Naniniwala na pagmamahal sa bayan ay solusyon sa kinabukasan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo, Panabo ang sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyag, minamahal ng may kapal. Bayan ay labis na mamahalin, pantay-pantay na pagtingin, ibabahagi ang katotohanan. Bawat bata ay may karapatan, sama-sama sa pag-abot ng tagumpay. Di susuko sa mga pagsubok sa buhay. Babaunin ang karunungang natutunan, maging mabuting halimbawa sa karamihan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo, Panaboan, sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyan, minamahal ng may kapal. Ang aming hangarin ay itatatak sa aming puso't damdamin, maglilingkod ng buong katapatan.
Aming liyan, minamahal,
Nag-iisa at natatangi ka sa walang
Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo.
Gising sa umaga, mundo'y naging iba. Si COVID-19, bigla lang dumating. Tayo ay lockdown at home quarantine. At kailangan pang mag-social distancing. Nalulungkot ka ba? Ika'y nababagot. Huwag mag-alala dahil kami ay may sagot. Gabay sa iyong pagbasa, si mama at papa, si ate, si kuya, pati na rin si lolo at lola. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang ligaya. Bawat bata, bumabasa. Kahit panahon ng pandemya, we embrace the new normal. Tuloy ang pagbasa, tuloy ang ligaya. Oh, oh. Tuloy ang pagbasa. Oh, oh. Sa FF Panabo City, ito ang ating bida. Reading the Lights, ito ang ating programa. Sinusulong ang love sa pagbabasa. Ipagpatuloy natin ang nasimula na. AC curriculum ating ipinatupad. Home remedial reading ay namayagpag. Modular at radio-based learning modalities. TV online ay di pa huli. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang ligaya. Bawat bata
Gising sa umaga, ang mundo'y naging iba.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good morning, New Visayas! Good morning, Panabo City! Welcome po dito sa ating programa ngayong Friday. When it is Friday, it's Reading Day. Mabuhay po ang Panabo City Division. Today, matutunghayan na naman natin ang mga panibagong istorya, panibagong kwento na ihahatid sa atin ng ating mga kaguruan dito lamang sa Panabo City Division. Ayan po, I am your host for today. I am Teacher Sheila Marie S. De Los Reyes at ako po ang iyong makakasama ngayong episode na ito. And today, marami tayong matututunang bagong aral sa pamamagitan ng pagkukwento sa atin ng ating mga kaguruan ngayong umaga. Handa na ba tayo? And for sure, ang ating mga learners dito sa Panabo City ay inaabangan ang kanilang mga kaguruan o ang kanilang mga guro na maghahatid sa atin ng kanilang mga panibagong kwento na siguradong kapupulutan natin ng magagandang aral. Ayan po. At before tayo tutungo sa ating pagkukwento ngayong umaga, hayaan niyo pong batiin muna natin ang ating mga DepEd officials for today, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Renate Solitario. Ayan po. And of course, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Gabigay L. Refamonte. And of course, to our CID Chief, Sir Januario Yamura. To our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Eileen Aninabo, and to our education program supervisor in English, as well as our division reading coordinator, Ma'am Maria Perpetua Angelica G. Swelco. And of course, to our education program supervisor in Filipino, Sir Peter Mijares, to our education program supervisor in MTVMOE, Ma'am Giovanni Aguilar, at sa lahat po ng ating mga education program supervisors, at sa lahat po ng ating public schools district supervisors, public elementary and secondary school heads, at sa lahat po ng ating mga tagapanood at tagapakinig ng ating programa ngayong umaga. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Huwag natin kalimutan na mag-subscribe sa ating FB page at huwag natin kalimutan na mag-like, of course, mag-share sa ating FB page dito lamang sa Panabo City Division in Reading the Lies. Sasalukuyan din tayong napapakinggan dito sa ating paboritong istasyon, no other than New Visayas On Air 99.0 AM Radio for a good start. Ayan po. At dito po sa ating programa ngayong umaga, we are encouraging everyone, uulitin ko po na mag-react, of course, mag-comment din sa ating comment section, at huwag kalimutan i-share din ito sa ating mga friends at sa lahat ng mga people na connected sa atin. Ayan po, don't forget to shout out your school and your reading program. Ayan po. So, sa lahat po sa atin, handang-handa na ba tayo sa ating pakikinig sa mga pagkukwento ngayong umaga? Ayan po, huwag natin kalimutan na magbigay ng mga hearts and of course ng mga claps natin right after ng mga pagkukwento ng ating mga kaguruan. Ayan po. Sana po ay maging maayos ang ating internet connection today para wala tayong mga interruptions na pwedeng ma-encounter ngayong umagang ito. Ayan, we are praying for that para po tuloy-tuloy ang ating programa at tuloy-tuloy din ang aral na paghahatid o ihahatid natin sa ating mga learners dito sa Panabo City Division. Ito pong ating programang ito ay hindi lang puro kwento, meron din tayong mga target skills na ating dina-develop sa ating mga learners this very moment. Ang programa ito ay hindi lang paghahatid ng mga magagandang aral, pinaagi sa ato ang mga kwento nga iginahatag sa ato ang mga storytellers kanato, but this is also encouraging and developing reading skills of our learners. What are those? Those are encoding, influencing, of course, vocabulary, sentence construction and cohesion, reasoning background knowledge, and working memory and attention. Ayan po. So, huwag natin kalimutan na subaybayan din ang ating mga kabataan na kung ito nasa yung mga gikalibugan o nasa yung mga questions sa ato, ang ato ang mga parents, ang ato mga guardians, nasa sa ato mga kiliran, para padayon jud na magsuporta sa atong kabataan para mas mahimo jud silang tunhay o mas mahimong klaro sa ilaha ang ilahang mga matun-an karong adlaw. So daghan kay salamat kanatong tanan. So this time, hindi na natin patatagalin ang ating mga pagkukwento. Let's for sure excited na ang lahat sa ating mga kwento na mapapakinggan ngayong umagang ito. Ayan po. Bago tayo magsimula, pwede ba tayo makapagbigay ng mga hearts dyan? At yung mga hearts natin is, yan po ang mga indicators natin na ready na tayo sa ating mga pagkukwento ngayong umaga. Sino kaya ang makapagbibigay sa atin ng mga hearts ngayong this moment para makapagsimula na tayo? Ayan po, maghihintay po tayo sa ating mga FB viewers na magbigay ng mga hearts sa kanilang comment sections para po makapagsimula na tayo sa ating pagkukwento. Ayan. So, meron tayong gagawin ngayon, maghulat sa taog mga hearts na kagikan sa ato ang mga viewers nato para mahimod yung mas exciting yung ato ang panagtuban karong buntaga sa ato ang mga pagkukwento nga pagahitabuon karong mga taknaa. Ayan, meron na ba tayong i-flash natin sa screen at babasahin natin kung sino ang makapagbibigay ng hearts sa atin ngayong umaga. Ayan, meron na ba tayo? Of course, i-flash natin yun sa screen. Huwag natin kalimutan na mag-share at mag-like sa ating FB page dito lamang sa Panabo City Reading the Lights. Ayan. So, dahil kayo salamat sa ato ang tanan. Now, this time, I think our net or the connection is meron naman tayong mga ginasagubang karong mga taknaan. Thank you, Yankee Tabarno from Rizal Elementary School, Princess Syra Athea Telmo, Grade 2 Dahlia, for giving us the lots of hearts. Thank you so much, Yankee. Thank you so much, Princess Syra Athea Telmo. Ayan. So this time, magsisimula na tayo. I will be reading to you the details of our first storyteller. Ayan. Our first storyteller ay nagmula sa Gredo Elementary School. At ang kanilang school head ay si Ma'am Leonora D. Cañete, Principal 2. And of course, ang kanilang reading program ay Traveler's Reader. Ayan. Ang istorya na iyahang ihatod ka na po kang buntaga, kininaguluhan, si Ubet o ang mga ulak. Kini sinulat mismo sa ato kini sinulat ni Gloria B. Geraldo o gitibuko usab ni Gloria B. Geraldo. Our first storyteller is coming from Gredo Elementary School. Please help me welcome Ma'am Lorinda G. Ponferrada.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ayan, babalik tayo this very morning. Ano kaya ang ating, I think Ma'am Lorinda Ponferrada from Gredo Elementary School is getting ready pa sa kanyang mga PPT or sa kanyang mga PowerPoints o lahat pa o pwedeng mga i-prepare pa natin dyan sa studio. So ano kaya ang pwede natin gawin ngayong this very moment? Ayan po. I think our story reader is kauban sa atong mga TWG diha sa ato ang tulunghaan diha sa Visayas Central Elementary School as our host for today na sa ato ang Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights. Ayan, meron na pa sila yung mga ginahikutar na mga butang para dito himong tunhay ang ato ang ang ato ang mga pag-air sa ato ang mga kwento karong buntaga. Ayan. So just tell me kung usa ang ato ang usay mga latest kaayo nga nagakahitabo din ha sa atong studio aron kita mahimong our TWG will continue to our update each one of us kung usay mga pwede nato nga usay nagakahitabo sa atong studio karong buntaga aron mahimo kitang sama sa kong giingon tunghay sa ato ang pag-air sa atong mga kwento karong buntaga. Ayan. So, I think their story reader is getting ready sa iyahang PPT karong mga taknaan. Ayan, and our TWG is signaling us maghimo sa tang kalmado karong mga taknaan kay nasa sila yung mga gina-arrange para mahimo yung mas tunhay ang ato ang mga pag-air once again sa ato ang mga story together sa atong story readers this very morning. I think we are ready. So I will be reading to you once again the details of our story reader. Our story reader is coming from Gredu Elementary School, and their school head is Ma'am Leonora D. Cañete, Principal 2. The reading program is Traveler's Reader, ug ang titulo sa iyang istorya nga iyang ihityag, ihatag kanato karong buntaga, mao kini si Obet ug ang mga bulak. Sinuwat kini ni Gloria Heraldo, ug gidibuho usab ni Gloria B. Heraldo. Please help me welcome once again our story reader this very moment, Ma'am Lorinda G. Ponferrada.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello! Maayong buntag sa tanan! Ni anapod kita sa magpadayon ta. Maayong buntag sa tanan sa tibuok Panabo Division sa lahat sa mga eskwelahan dito sa Panabo City Division. Labi na gyud, syempre, sa mga taga-Gredo Elementary School kung saan dito ko nagtudlo. So, andam na ba mo sa ato ang kwento karong buntaga? Na ako'y nindot kaayong makwento para sa inyong tanan or istorya. Sama sa giingon ni Ma'am ganina, kini naguluhan og si Obet ug ang mga bulak. Gusto niyo bang may layla si Obet karon? Niya siya oh. Ayan si Obet. Okay. Gustong-gusto niyo nang marinig ang kwento, no? Kabalo ko, ana. Okay. Andam na mo, kay magsugod na kita. Okay. Ang uluhan sa atong kwento, usbon nako si Obet og ang mga bulak. Sinulat kinini o gidibuho ni Ginang Gloria Bernal Heraldo nga nagtudlo sab sa Gredo Elementary School. Ang atong interactor karon ipaila-ila nako siya si Timoteus Luma, isa sa pinaka mga, ayan, ang gwapo ni Timoteus, preskong presko. Siya ang ato ang mag-aaral mula sa ikaduha nga ang smiling si Timoteus. Gikan siya sa klase sa niya Ginang Benigno Carmelita. Siya ang ato ang pinaka-cute o ang tawagan na smart na isa sa mag-aaral sa aming online dyan sa Gredo. Tim, andam na ba ka?
Opo.
Andam na ba ka, Tim?
Opo.
Opo, tabalo ko ganiara jud na si andam kaayo. O relax ka lang ha. Okay, uban sa imong mga ka-classmate diha sa Gredo, nagtan-aw sila karon. O magtubag pud sila sa atong mga pangutana. Okay. Andamo na nato atong mga kaugalingon mga bata. Okay, sugdan nato ang atong kwento or istorya. Padayon ta. Okay. Usa na ko ipadungog ipakita sa inyo ang atong kwento. Syempre na atay mga pulong nga angay natong hinumduman. Aron sa pagdagan sa atong kwento, wala na'y mahimong babag sa atong pagsabot. Naay mga pulong diari, okay. Ang una, taliwala. Unsay buot pasabutan na. Okay, kini ang buot pasabot naa sa tunga. Ikaduha, dugos. Nga ang buot pasabot, duga or tubig sa mga bulak. Kung sa English, nectar. Or duga sa mga buyog or putyukan. Alam ko, kailan mo ana. Okay, ang ikatulo, mitugdon. Nga ang buot ipasabot, ni patong. Ang ikaupat, makakaton. Ug naapod to siya buot ipasabot nga, makahibalo. Ang ikalima, nagkadaiya. Nga ang buot ipasabot, naglahi-lahi. Padayon ta. Okay. Ayan ang iginuhit ni Ginang Hiraldo. Ayan ang mga buyog. Naa sila sa ilahang ang tawag ana balay putyukan. Diha sila nakatira. Okay, padayon ta. Magsugod ta sa tong kwento. Ayan. Sa taliwala, sa kabulakan, sa hardin ni Manang Mitring, adunay malipayong nagpuyok nga giganlan og obet. Usa siya kabatang buyog nga manggialamon. Gusto niya nga makakaton sa iyang makita sa palibot ug iya kining ipangutana dayon sa iyang mama o sa iyang inahan. Okay. Na ako'y pangutana dire. Pwede ninyo nito bagong tanan. Okay. Timoteos, andam kadiha gang. Okay. Kinsa ang nagpuyo taliwala sa hardin ni Manang Mitring? Sa letrang A, si Orly. Sa letrang B, si Obet. Sa letrang C, si Osing. Sa imong tubag. Uy, murag lisod ang signal nato. Usbo nako. Okay, team. Unsa may imong tubag ani nga pangutana? Kinsa daw ang nagpuyo taliwala sa hardin ni Manang Mitring? Letrang A, si Orly. Letrang B, si Obet. Letrang C, si Osing.
Letter B, si Obet.
Ay! Grabe naman yung sagot mo. Nagulat ako dun Lakas ng boses mo Kaya tingnan natin kung tamang sagot ni Tim. Okay. Sakto ang tubag ni Timoteos, letter B. Or letrang B, si Obet. Okay. Alam ko, ang daming nagsasagot din, Tama rin ang kanilang sagot. Okay. Sunod na nga. Parayin ta sa kwento. Ayan, kanindot sa palibot dito sa hardin ni Manang Mitring. Okay, padayon ta. Usa ka adlaw ni uban si Obet sa iyang nanay aron manguha og dugos. Dito, syempre sa Kabulakan. Niduol siya sa iyahang inahan samtang nanguha kini og dugos. Iya kining gipangutana.
Nay, unsa ang tawag ni anang tubig nga imong gisuyop gikan sa bulak?
Pangutana ni Obet. Dugos ang tawag ni ini anak. Mao kini ang atong kalanon ug sa uban pang insekto sama sa mga alibangbang. Tubag siyang nanay. Naana po tayo pangutana Abtik mo pagtubag, dapat lahat sakto ang tubag. Asa ni adto si Obet o sa kaadlaw? Letrang A, sa Kabulakan. Letrang B, sa Kaumahan. Letrang C, sa Kalubihan. Oh,
Letter
say
A
tubag.
Letter A
Yes. Sa?
Kabulakan.
Yes! Tanaw na to kung insakto ba ang tubag ni Timoteos. Wow! Insakto na po. Letrang A sa Kabulakan. O, tama po nila ang mga tubag. O, okay, padayon ta ha sa kwento. O, naapadi ay pangutana. Unsa ang tawag sa tubig nga gisuyop gikan sa bulak? Letrang A, dugo. Letrang B, dugos. Letrang C, ugos.
Letter B, dugos.
Tanaw na to, ube, kung insakto na po ba? Sakto na po, team. Thumbs up ko sa imuhag yun kaabtik ni tubag. Letrang B, dugos. Oh, kanang pulot po kyutan. Okay, padayon ta. Paminaw pagayo. Okay. Mitugdon si Obet sa usa ka taas ug dako nga bulak ug iyang nabatikdan nga aduna di ay mga klase-klaseng parte ang mga tanom. Adunay sanga, mga dahon, mga bulak, ug ang uban aduna pa di mga bunga. Nasentro ang iyang atensyon sa nagkadaiyang kolor sa mga bulak sa hardin. Ayan, ang dami. Daghan kayong bulak sa hardin. Muong nalingaw yun siya si Obet. Ug niingon na po siya.
Nay, nganong managlai ang color sa mga bulak?
Ito pag iyang inay. Anak, kita ang usa sa hinungdan nganong managlahi ang kolor sa mga bulak. Pangutana na po. Alam ko, sakto na pa din yung tubag-ani kay kabaluma ko naminaw mo diya. Okay, asa ni tugdon si Obet pag-abot niya sa hardin? Letrang A, sa mubo nga dahon. Letrang B, sa halapad nga bunga. Letrang C, sa taas ug dako nga bulak. Usay tubag? Team? Kasi imong tubag,
Sa
team.
taas ug dako nga bulak.
Tanaw na to kung isatok na po di mo ang tubag, ha? Sige daw. Okay, insakto na po di ang tubag. Letrang C sa taas ug dako nga bulak. Oh, very good. Padayon ta. Paminaw padayon. Ha? Ngano man, nay? Pangutana ni Obet. Kay samtang nagakuha og dugos ang puyog sa usa ka bulak, dili niya mamatikdan nga ang pollen sa bulak nipilit sa iyang lawas. Ug mubalhin kini na pod siya sa laing bulak aron manguha og dugos. Mupilit kadtong pollen sa maong bulak ug mamahimo kining bag-ong klase o color sa bulak. Buti ay. Padayon ta. Ba, nay? Oy, tubag na po ni Obet, naminaw yun siya siyang nanay. Ug malipayong naglantaw si Obet sa kabulakan, nga nagkanayon. Ingon si Obet, oh.
Salamat kaayo, nay, sa imong pagsaysay nako. Nahibalo nako karon nganong nagkalain-lain ang colors og mga parte sa lawas sa mga bulak og gawas niini. Aduna sab ko'y nakit-an nga mga nagkalain-lain nga mga insekto.
O, insekto nga sama pud niya. Oh, muna'y sulti ni Obet. Ayan. Ug malipayong sulti ni Obet samtang naglupad sila sa iyang inahan pauli na sa ilahang balay. Mauna ang istorya bahin kay Obet. Eto si Obet, binisita niya ako dito sa istasyon. Ayan, pasunod-sunod siya sa akin kanina pa. Mula pag lakaw na ako, padulong dire. Uban-uban yun siya sa ako. Og diya nahuman ang atuang kwento. Apan ayaw sa muglakaw kay naapa ko'y mga pangutana. Andam pa ba ka diya, Timoteos?
Opo.
Hello? Opo, ay, okay. Akala ko, nakatulog ka na dyan. Okay, tubago na po nato ang mga pangutana, ha? Okay. Kini si Obet, mo ni siya ang mangutana. Gingon pa siya, unang pangutana ni Obet. Unsa ang uluhan sa istorya? Letrang A, si Obet og ang buyog. Letrang B, si Obet og ang mga bulak. Letrang C, si Obet o si Buyog og ang dugos.
Letter
Tubag.
B, si Obet ug ang mga bulak.
Tanahon ta ha, kung insakto na ba pud imuhang tubag. Letrang B, si Obet ug ang mga bulak. Klaro ra ba kayo, no? Oh, si Obet, insakto ang tubag ni Timoteos. Oh, sila daghan po nagtubag. Insakto po nila ang mga tubag. Hello sa inyong tanan diha nga nakigatil sa pagtubag. Okay, padayon ta sa sunod na pangutana. Ikaduhang pangutana, kinsa ang batang buyog sa istorya? Letrang A, si Obet. Letrang B, si Opet. Letrang C, si Oset. Tubag.
Letter A, si Obet.
Tanawon ta kung tinuod ba nga si Obet. Si Obet! Oh, ayan si Obet. Nalipay kay nakatubag na po si Timoteos ng insakto o kamuntanan diya sa pangutana. Okay, padayon. Ikatulong pangutana ni Obet. Unsa ang gibuhat ni Obet sa taas og dako nga bulak? Letrang A, natulog. Letrang B, nadula. O letter C, nitugdon. Tubag, tip.
Letter C, nitugdon.
Tanawin na ito kung nitugdon ba yun. Okay, tanawin na ito. Nitugdon. Okay, very good, Tim. Sakto na po. Okay, naapahayo sa muglakaw. Naapag yun sa mughawa. Okay, next. Ikaapat pangutana ni Obet. Ihulagway kuno ang kinaiya ni Obet. Si Obet kay, letrang A, manggialamon. Letrang B, masuk-anon. Kanang dali ra masuko. Letrang C, masinugtanon. Tubag daw, B? O sa imong tubag, Tim?
Letter A.
Ha? Letrang?
Ni Alon. Letter A, ni Alon. Ni Alon.
Ha? O sa...
A.
Okay, tanaw na to kung insakto ba ang tubag ni Tim. Lupad na si Obet kaluparo na jud siya, gusto na jud siya magpadayon og suroy dito sa Kabulakan. Oy, ni ana de ang insaktong tubag. Letrang A, manggialamon ang but pasabot. Matalino, magaling. Sama na Tim. Timoteos Luma, magaling sumagot. Pareha sila ni Obet. Okay, insakto imong tubag. Padayon ta. Ni ana nga tong ikalima og ang pinakaulahi nga tuba ay napangutana. Malipay si Obet og makatubag mong insakto o si Obet gusto na gyud mulupad. Ngano ka nga managlahi man ang color sa mga bulak? Letrang A. Mino mo. Tungod kini sa ulan nga motulo sa dahon. Letrang B. Tungod kini sa pollen sa bulak nga mopilit sa lawas sa buyog, nga modikit ngadto sa laing bulak, nga matugdunan sa maong buyog. Letrang C, tungod kini sa hangin ug adlaw. Tubag daw, B?
Letter B. Letter B. Tungod kini sa pulen sa bulak nga mupilit sa lawas sa buyog nga mudikit ngadto sa laing bulak nga matugdunan sa maong buyog.
Grabe gyud mo basa si no? Hawd kaayo. Tanaw na to dumbi og insakto ba imong tubag, ha? Astang saktuhan yun sa iyang tubag. Uy, letrang B. Oh, insakto po ng tubag sa mga atong mga viewers. Nakiglumba sila sa pagtubag. Ug mauna ang pinaka ulahi nga o pinaka last nga pangutana bahay sa atong kwento. Ayan. Naapagyud tay angay mahibal-an o sa atamag o sa mahuman ang ato ang panag-uban. Sige daw, padayon ta. Na, syempre, sa kada kwento or istorya nga ato ang mapaminawan o mapanood, malantawan, naagyud na'y angay na nga pagtulunan. Sa English pa, moral lesson. Sa Filipino, magandang aral na makukuha natin sa bawat kwento na ating napapakinggan at napapanood. Karon, niya karon sa anyohang atubangan ang moral lesson nga atong makuha sa kwento. Now, naay nag-request. Gusto daw nila ang mubasa sa pagtulunan or moral lesson si Timoteus. Oh, kay ganaan sila maminaw sa iyang tingog. Sige, Tim, pakibasa daw ang ato ang pagtulunan.
Ang mga butang nga gihimo sa Ginoo sama sa mga bulak o mga hayop sama sa buyog nagahatag kini og nindot sa atong palibot mao nga angay nato kining ampingan kay kini gasa sa kahitasan.
Hala, Tim, pertig yung lipaya ni Obet. Kay ingon pa siya, oh, manghinaot unta daw siya, Tim. Tim, naminaw ka. Nalipay yun si Obet, oh, nang hinaot daw siya nga, kana nga pagtulunan or moral lesson, dili lang nato gibasa. Kinahanglan daw nga, ato aning buhaton sa tinuod natong kinabuhi nga nang hinaot siya nga unta daw ang mga mananap sama ng sa buyog sama ni Obet ato silang panggaon. Okay, dili sila nato pasakitan sama sa imuhang gibasa. Manghinaot niya nga ang tanan nga nananaw labi na ang mga kabataan sa tibuok Panabo City mahimo nga maayong bata nga nagamping sa gasa sa kahitasan. Okay, diyan na man atong kwento, manghinaot ko nga ang tanan nalipay hanggang sa muli. O dagang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw sa inyong pagtanaw ha. Magamping kitang tanan. Bisang asa ta padulong. Okay, salamat kaayo Timoteus. Kabalo ko nag-enjoy na ka din ha. Sa sunod, marami pang kwentong madungog nato, mapanood nato diri sa Reading Delights ng Panabo City Division. Yan lang po hanggang sa muli. Paalam, ingat!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the Division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Daghan kay salamat, Ma'am Lorinda G. Ponferrada of Gredo Elementary School, kauban ng iyahang pupil interactor karong buntaga nga si Timoteus Luma, diha di kondikan sa Gredo Elementary School. Nindot kayo ang ilahang, nindot kayo ang pagtulunan nga ato ang nadungo gikan sa istorya nga si Obet ug ang mga bulak. Ang mga butang nga gihimo sa Ginoo sama sa mga bulak og mga buyog naghatag kini og kaanindot sa atong palibot. Mao kini maunang ampingan nato kini kay kini gasa sa kahitasan. Daghang kay salamat Ma'am Lorinda sa imuhang paghatag kanato sa atong istorya karong buntaga na nagtuluhang si Obet ug ang mga bulak. Ayan ang ato ang mga FB viewers nato diha, isa may makahatag og hearts, daghan kay hearts and claps para kay Ma'am Lorinda o kay Timoteus Luma sa atuang karong taknaa para sa ilahang paghatag kanato sa ilahang nindot kaayo nga ginatawag nato nga kwento. Ayan. From Kay V. Carl V. Morse. Ayan. Napadit siya yung mga hearts. Ughan po yung kaayo. Thank you so much for giving Ma'am Lorinda and Timoteus sa mga hearts natin din. Dahan kayong salamat. Now, this time, we will be proceeding to our next storyteller. Ayan. Our next storyteller is coming from Rizal Elementary School. And their school principal is Ma'am Ramilin F. Antalan. The reading program is Rizal, meaning reading ingenuity zealous to achieve learning. Ang pamagat po ng kwento na kanyang ihahayag sa atin ngayong umaga ay pinamagatang ang unggoy at ang buwaya. Ito ay isinulat ni Rufa Reyes at iginuhit ni Lorenzo Rizal. Please help me welcome our story reader this very moment, Ma'am Sherilyn V. Balbacal.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ayan, maraming salamat Ma'am Shella. Isang mapagpala at malugod na pagbati po sa lahat po ng taga-subaybay, tagapanood at tagapakinig po ng station ng UB Visayas On Air 99.0 AM Radio for a good start. Ayan, live na live po tayo sa DepEd Panabo City ng Panabo City Division of Reading Delights sa YouTube at saka sa cable. So inaanyayahan ko po ang lahat na i-share po natin. Ika nga, sharing is caring. Para po mas marami tayong matuto po dito sa mga aral na ibibigay po ng ating tagapagsalaysay. Okay, so sa lahat po ng bumubuo po ng Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights, napatuloy po na naghahatid ng walang humpay na kaalaman para po sa ating mag-aaral. Maraming salamat po, lalo-lalo na po ang kami ay naging parte sa pagtugon ng programa ng DepEd, #Sulong Edukalidad sa panahon ng pandemya. Okay, so sa umagang ito ay may makakasama po tayo na isang smart at munting bata po na mula po sa ikatlong baitang sa Rizal Elementary School na walang iba kundi si Denzel Sakura Petras. Ayan, hello Denzel! Magandang umaga. Ayan, sino pong kasama mo dyan ngayon?
Yung mama ko po.
Ayan, ang mama mo po. Pakiabot po ng aming pagbati na sila po ay nagbigay ng pahintulot sa iyo na makakasama ka namin sa pagbigay po sa paghatid ng isang maikling kwento na tsak na kapupulutan po ng aral sa lahat po ng mga nanonood. Okay, lahat po, share po natin ang link na ito. Ayan, so handa ka na ba Denzel? Ikaw po ay magpakilala at maaari mo ring batiin ang iyong mga minamahal sa buhay bago po natin ibigay ang ating maikling kwento ngayong umagang ito. Go Denzel!
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako pala si Denzel Sakura C. Petras. Siya na taong gulang. Nasa ikatlong baitang SSES.
Ayan, si Denzel Sakura Petras. Okay, so alam ko handa na tayo sa ating magandang kwento ngayon. Sige, simulan na po natin. Ang ating ibibigay po na kwento ngayon ay tungkol po ito sa unggoy at ang buwaya. Yan po ang pamagat, ang unggoy at ang buwaya. Ito po ay kwento ni Ginang Rupa Reyes at ginuhit po ito ni Ginoong Lorenzo Rizal. Ayan. Meron po tayong dalawang talasalitaan dito para po mas maunawaan pa natin ang ating kwentong babasahin mamaya-maya po. Pampang at duhat. Okay, ang pampang po, yan po ay, yes, baybay ilog o gilid ng ilog. Makikita po natin sa larawan niyan, yung pampang ng ilog. Okay, duhat. So makikita rin natin dito sa larawan, isang lokal na prutas po sa Pilipinas na karaniwang tinatawag po na English bilang Java plum. At sa Bisaya po, lumboy. Kung hindi pa kayo nakatikim niyan, subukan ninyo at tsak na magugustuhan ninyo po itong duhat. Okay, simulan na natin. Ang unggoy at ang buwaya. Isang araw, nagutom ang buwaya. Lumangoy ito hanggang sa pangpang ng ilog. Doon niya nakilala ang unggoy na nakatira sa itaas ng puno ng duhat. Dahil pala kaibigan, nakipagkilala si unggoy sa buwaya. Binigyan ng unggoy ang buwaya ng matamis na duhat. Kahit hindi kumakain ng anumang prutas, nagustuhan ito ng buwaya. Simula noon, naging magkaibigan na ang dalawa. Tanong muna, bago po tayo dumako sa iba pang pangyayari. So, alamin muna natin kung nakuha ba ang detalye na nabasa ko. Saan nakilala sina unggoy at buwaya? A. Sa gitna ng ilog. B. Sa pangpang ng ilog. C. Sa napakalalim na bahagi ng ilog. D. Sa tabing dagat. Sige nga, tingnan natin ang ating mga tagapanood. Ano ang sagot ninyo? Mula po kay Paul Arvic Ukyas. B ang sagot kay Abarques. B ang sagot. Ayan, titik B ang sagot. Okay, so matanong ko po, Denzel, ano po yung sagot?
Letrang B po, teacher, sa pangpang ng ilog.
Okay, tingnan nga natin kung tama o tumpak yung iyong sagot. Ayan, tama. Magaling po, Denzel. Tama rin yung mga tagapanood natin, taga-subaybay natin. B sa pangpang ng ilog. Minsan, habang nag-uusap ang dalawa, nasabi ng buwaya na siya ay may asawa. Dahil pala kaibigan, binigyan pa ng unggoy ang buwaya ng mas maraming matatamis na duhat para iuwi sa kanyang asawa. Nagustuhan din ito ng asawa ng buwaya. Ngayon pa lamang siya nakatikim ng matatamis na duhat. Kaya sinabi niya, kung kinakain ng unggoy itong duhat buong buhay niya, mas matamis ang laman ng unggoy kaysa sa mga duhat. Imbitahan mo siya rito para maghapunan. Pagkatapos, siya naman ang gagawin nating hapunan. Hindi maaari, sagot ng buwaya. Iisa lamang siyang kaibigan ko. Gustong-gusto talagang kainin ng asawang buwaya ang unggoy. Kaya nagkunwari siyang may malubhang sakit. Puso lang ng unggoy ang gamot. Mahinang-mahina sinabi ng asawang buwaya. Walang nagawa ang buwaya. Kailangan gumaling ang kanyang asawang buwaya. Kaya inimbitahan niya ang unggoy para sa kunwaring hapunan sa bahay nila. Tanong muna, bago po tayo dumako sa iba pang pangyayari, alamin ko po kung nakuha ba ang detalye sa nabasa ko. Bakit hindi nakatanggi si buwaya sa hiling ng kanyang asawa? A. Dahil takot siya sa kanyang asawa? B. Dahil gusto rin niyang gawing hapunan si unggoy? C. Dahil nagkunwari itong may malubhang sakit? D. Dahil paborito nito ang duhat? Okay. Tingnan po natin ang mga sagot po ng ating tagapanood ngayon at tagapakinig po. Ayan. Ayon po kay Dex Kenneth, ang sagot niya po ay C. Okay. Jillian Labaho Saligan, B ang sagot. Ayan. So, ngayon po, tanong ko, Denzel, ano po yung sagot, Denzel?
Ang sagot ko po, teacher, ay letrang C. Dahil nagkunwari itong may malubhang sakit.
Okay, tingnan nga natin kung tama ba ang iyong sagot. Tama! C. Dahil nagkunwari itong may malubhang sakit. Dahil pala kaibigan ay gustong makatulong. Sumama naman ang unggoy sa malayo at napakalalim na bahagi ng ilog kung saan nakatira ang mga buwaya. Dahil sa sila ay magkaibigan, di natiis ng buwaya na nagtapat sa kaibigang unggoy pagdating nila sa kanilang bahay. Puso mo lang ang gamot ng aking asawang buwaya. Nanginig sa takot ang unggoy, ngunit hindi niya ito ipinakita. Nag-isip siya ng mabuti bago sumagot. Naku, sana sinabi mo kanina, kaibigang buwaya. Gusto ko sanang tulungan ka. Kaya lang, naiwan ko ang puso ko sa puno ng duhat. Pwede ba tayong bumalik para kunin ito? Sabi ng unggoy. Dahil sa sila ay magkaibigan, naniwala ang buwaya sa unggoy. Bumalik silang dalawa. Pagdating sa pampang ng ilog, mabilis na tumalon sa puno ng duhat ang unggoy. Pagkatapos, tumingin ito sa ibaba. Tanong, ano ang ibinigay na dahilan ni unggoy upang makabalik sa pampang ng ilog? A. Naiwan ang kanyang puso sa puno ng duhat. B. Bibili ng gamot. C. Naiwan ang pasalubong. D. Sunduin ang magaling na manggagamot. Okay, ang sagot naman po ni Yan Moncada ay A. Sofia Jill, ayon sa kanya, ay ang sagot ay A. Ayon naman po kay Rick Jandel Ukyas, A. Ayan. So, sa'yo, Denzel, ano naman po ang inyong sagot sa tanong na ito?
Letrang A. Naiwan ang kanyang puso sa puno ng duhat.
Tingnan nga natin kung tama ba ang iyong sagot. Ayan. Ang sagot po ay A. Naiwan ang kanyang puso sa puno ng duhat. Patuloy po tayo. Hindi ka tunay na kaibigan, sabi ng unggoy. Hindi mo ba alam na dala natin ang ating kalooban sa ating puso? Wala na akong tiwala sa iyo. Hindi na rin kita bibigyan ng duhat. Umalis ka na at huwag ka nang bumalik. Malaking pagkakamali ang ginawa ng buwaya. Nawalan siya ng kaibigan, nawalan pa siya ng matatamis na duhat. Natutunan ng buwaya na kahit kailan, hindi maaring maging magkaibigan silang dalawa. Ayan, meron po tayong 5 katanungan dito para mas malaman natin, maunawaan natin ang kwento. Handa ka na ba? At ang ating tagapanood, wow, maraming salamat po sa lahat po ng sumagot sa ating comment box. Ayan, ang dami-dami po mga mag-aaral na aktibong-aktibo po na nakikilahok sa ating Unlimited Stories for Reading Delight. Ayan, unang tanong. Saan nakatira si unggoy? A. Sa itaas ng puno ng langka. B. Sa itaas ng puno ng duhat. C. Sa puno ng mangga. D. Sa puno ng saging. Okay, tingnan naman natin ang ating mga mag-aaral na aktibong nakikilahok sa ating stories ngayon. Okay, ayon po kay CJ Damulo, ang sagot niya ay B. Ayan. Lyra Gutera, B. CJ Damulo, yes, again, B. Okay, Denzel, ano naman po ang iyong sagot?
Letrang B po, teacher. Sa itaas ng puno ng duhat.
Ayan, tingnan nga natin kung tama ba ang ating sagot ngayon. Ayan, tama Denzel. At sa lahat po ng sumagot ng B, maraming salamat sa itaas po ng puno ng duhat. Sunod po, ikalawang tanong, ano ang katangian ni Unggoy at nagkasundo agad sila ni Buwaya? A. Masayahin, B. Palangiti, C. Pasaway, D. Palakaibigan. Ayan, sige. Sagutin po ninyo. Pakilagay lang po sa comment box. Ayon po kay Princess Denise Vidanio, B po. Ang B, okay, sige nga. Juana Lynn Ranoco, D. Igan Charles Paman, D. Okay, sa'yo Denzel, ano naman po ang iyong sagot?
Di po, teacher, pala kaibigan.
Ayan, tingnan nga natin kung pala kaibigan ba? Ayan, tama. Tumpak po ang iyong sagot. Next. Ikatlong tanong, binigyan ba ni Unggoy si Buwaya ng maraming matatamis na duhat para iuwi sa asawa nito? A. Oo. B. Hindi. Sige nga, mga tagapanood, pakisagot po sa comment box natin. Okay, A ang sagot. Ayan, A ang kanilang sagot. Ayon po kay Juana Naranopo, again, A po ang sagot. Wow, thank you very much. Okay, sa'yo Denzel, ano naman po ang iyong sagot?
Ang sagot ko po, teacher, ay letrang A. Oo.
Okay, oo. So, tingnan po natin kung oo ba. Okay, tama. Oo. Maraming salamat. Okay, sunod po na katanungan. Ika-apat, bakit gustong gawing hapunan ng asawa ni Buwaya si Unggoy? A. Galit ito sa Unggoy? B. Matamis ang laman ng Unggoy kaysa sa mga duhat? C. Mas nakakabusog ito kaysa ibang hayop? D. Pinakamalutong si Unggoy sa lahat ng hayop. Okay. Inaanyayahan ko po again, wag po kayong bumitaw dito sa ating Unlimited Stories for Reading Delight. Sagot po tayo. Okay, B ang sagot. B, sabi po ni Ray Georgette Abarquez, B ang kanyang sagot. Okay, tingnan po natin. Okay, ano po yung sagot mo, Denzel, sa katanungang ito?
Ang sagot ko po, teacher, ay letrang D. Mas matamis pa ang laman ng unggoy kaysa sa mga duhat.
Okay, tingnan nga natin kung ano yung sagot. Okay, tama. Mas matamis ang laman ng unggoy kaysa sa mga duhat. Okay, maraming salamat po sa iyong tanong, sa iyong sagot. Okay, pagpatuloy po natin. Okay, ano ang mga aral sa kwento? Ano yung mga natutuhan ninyo sa aral na nabasa ko? Paki-comment nga sa inyong sagot sa comment box natin. Pakilagay po ang inyong sagot. Ayan. Ano po ang iyong natutunan sa aral po? O ano yung nakuha ninyong aral sa kwentong nabasa ko? Marami po. Sabi po ni Charian Moncada. Wow, maraming salamat po Charian. Marami kang natutunan. At sige, Denzel, ano naman po ang iyong natutunan sa ating kwento ngayon?
Ang natutunan kong aral sa kwento ay mahalagang maging mapanuri dahil maraming tao ang akala mo'y may mabuting intensyon sa pagtulong subalit may lihim na masamang nais. Huwag mangloko ng iba upang hindi rin maloko sa bandang huli. Kailangan natin ng tunay na kaibigan na mapagkatiwalaan.
Ayan. Maraming salamat po, Denzel. Basahin ko muna dito ha, sa comment box natin, maging matalino na anumang sitwasyon, wag sirain ang tiwala sa isang kaibigan. Ayon po yan kay Sophia Jill. Ayan. Okay, so yun na nga, Denzel, mahalaga talaga na, yes, yan ang aral natin. Pakibasa nga ang mga aral sa ating kwento po.
Mahalaga ang tunay na kaibigan sa buhay. Mahirap humanap ng tunay na kaibigan. Mahirap ibalik ang tiwala.
Ayan, yes, tama ka talaga. Mahalaga talaga na meron tayong tunay na kaibigan sa buhay natin. Yes, mahirap na mahumanap ng tunay na kaibigan sa panahon ngayon at mahirap ibalik ang tiwala. So, ika nga, ang kaibigan po ay ito yung mga taong ating maaasahan, no? Masasandalan, takbuhan po sa mga oras ng pangangailangan, di po ba? At sila ang isa sa mga katuwang natin na katulong natin po sa pagharap ng ating problema bukod sa ating pamilya. Sila rin ang ating kaibigan na mahalagang tao na maaring tumulong sa atin upang mas lalong mahubog ang ating pagkatao, hindi yung ipapahamak tayo. So, alam ko, ikaw Denzel, ngayon sa murang edad mo pa lang, meron ka ng kaibigan. Tama po ba?
Yes po, teacher.
Okay. Ako rin, of course, may maraming kaibigan, may mga tunay na kaibigan. At yung mga tagapanood, tagapakinig po, alam kong meron po kayong mga kaibigan, no? May mga kaibigan at tunay na mga kaibigan po. So, itong kwentong ito ay pinapaalala po sa atin ang kahalagahan ng ating relasyon sa ating mga kaibigan. Kaya huwag po nating sirain ang kanilang tiwala. Ayan. Okay, so bago po tayo magpapaalam po, ay wala ka na bang babatiin, Denzel?
Mababatiin po ako, teacher.
Sige po, Denzel, go ahead.
Binabati ko pala ang aking guro na si Teacher Beth Vidal at sa mga nanonood sa akin, lalong-lalo na sa mga guro sa Rizal Elementary School. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Ayan, salamat Denzel. Sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng programang ito, maraming salamat po sa technical working group po, sina Sir June, Sir Roland Obeso, Sir Ma'am Sheila De Los Reyes. Maraming salamat po sa paggabay sa aming tagapasalaysay ngayong umagang ito. At sa lahat po ng, lalo-lalo na po sa iyong mga magulang, Ginang Michelle at Ginoong Dennis, maraming pasalamat po. Pakiabot po ng aming pasasalamat din sa iyong mga magulang na nagbigay talaga ng pahintulot na makasama ka namin, isang bigong bata. Maraming salamat po. At sa iyong tagapayo, si Teacher Lolibet Vidal, maraming salamat ma'am. At sa aming punong guro ni si Ma'am Ramilyn F. Antalan, sa aming reading coordinator, Ma'am Katrina Gonzalez, sa aming Filipino coordinator, Ma'am Gardenlyn Suarez, at sa aming MTV coordinator, Ma'am Carmelita Ubaldo, sa aking mga kasamahan sa Rizal Elementary School, my grade 6 family, maraming salamat po, magandang umaga, at okay, sa lahat po ng aking kapamilya, kapuso, maraming salamat po at inaanyayahan ko pa rin ang mga taga-subaybay, taga-panood, taga-pakinig po. Paki-share po ang link na ito para mas marami tayong matuto po sa mga aral na ibibigay po ng mga story readers natin ngayong araw ng Biyernes. Ayan. So, sabay-sabay po tayong magpaalam, Denzel. Okay? Sige, hanggang sa muli po. Maraming salamat. Paalam.
Paalam po sa inyo. Bye-bye.
Maraming salamat. Bye-bye.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Sherilyn D. Balbacal of Rizal Elementary School. Kasama po ang kanyang pupil interactor na si Denzel Sakura C. Petras of Rizal Elementary School. Ayan po, napakaganda ng storya na atin napakinggan na tungkol sa ang unggoy at ang buwaya na meron tayong aral ng kwento na sinasabing mahalaga ang tunay na kaibigan sa buhay. Mahirap humanap ng tunay na kaibigan at mahirap ding ibalik ang tiwala ng isa't isa. Kaya, ang atong buhaton, simple lang kaayo, diligid na ito kanabitang i-break ang trust sa atong mga isip kaingon kay pagkan siya, may mo siyang ma-break, isod siya kayo nga kanang ibalik na bitaw. So, we need to take good care of our friends and we need to also to take care of we need to take good care also the trust na ginahatag sa ato. So once again, daghang kay salamat Ma'am Sherry sa imuhang nindot kayo kwento karong buntaga kauban ng imuhang pupil interactor. Daghang kay salamat po usab sa atong mga parents nato, sa atong mga people interactors jud na nahimong bahagi jud sa ato ang sa atong programa din sa Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. They have before they appear here in our program, nagyo sila yung mga parent consent na kanang of course nagyo kanang signature sa ilahang mga parents and guardians na hindi siya kanang ginatawag nato nga ang kaninga programa is naghatag gayud og kanang parent consent na of course gikan sa atong attorney din sa Panabo City, din sa atong DepEd na kanang naghatag gyud og kanang ginatawag nato nga consent para mahimo kitang safety sa ato ang pagpadayag, pagpakita sa atong mga kabataan dinhi sa atong programa. So, once again, daghan kay salamat sa ato ang mga tagapagkwento karong nga taknaa. So this time, let's give a hearts and claps para kay Ma'am Sherilyn Balbacal o kauban sa iyahang people interactor na si Denzel Sakura, si Petras. Ayan, kisa man ang makahatag ka nato dinhi o mga hearts and claps para sa ato ang people interactor o sa ato ang storyteller karon nga takna. Ayan, so ayaw mo ka nang kaikog nga mag-interact o maghatag sa inyong mga appreciation through hearts and claps. Kinsa man ang makahatag sa iha karong takna, magpaabot kita aron makaproceed kita sa ato ang next na storyteller. Ayan, so ang ato sam ta nagapaabot sa ato mga hearts o sa ato ang mga claps gikan sa atong mga FB viewers. Di na to kalimtan nga ang atong programa is kanang di lang siya puro kwento jud ang atong ginahatag dinhi kundi napud tay mga ginatawag natong reading skills na gina-develop sa ato ang mga kabataan. O daghan kayo ni siya nga reading skills kung makahinumdum ta mo kini ang mga reading skills na ato ang gina-develop sa ato ang programa. Ginadira ang katong ginatawag nato nga decoding, fluency of course, vocabulary, and of course sentence construction and cohesion, listening and background knowledge, and of course, working memory and attention. Ayan, daghang kay salamat sa tanan. Nanabay maghatag sa ato og mga hearts diha og mga ginatawag nato na mga claps para sa ato ang storyteller karong buntaga. Ayan, magpaabot kita. Ayan, thank you once again, Yankee Tabarno, Rizal Elementary School, Princess Ira Altina, Telmo, Grade 2, Dalia. Daghan kaayo. Maglisod tag ihap sa hearts niya o siyang clubs. And of course, si Marie Chris Barte. Ayan, daghan kay salamat sa inyong paghatag, sa inyong appreciation. Si Ray Georgette Abarquez. Ayan, for the hearts also, nagihatag ka nato para sa ato ang story reader o sa ato ang pupil interactor. Now this time, we're going to proceed to our next storyteller. Ayan po. Our next storyteller is coming from New Visayas Central Elementary School. And their school principal is Sir Julius I. Suelto, Principal 2. The reading program is Read for Life. Ayan po. And the title of the story that she is going to give us is The Proud Rose. It is illustrated by short stories for kids and written by Barati. Ayan. So this time, let's welcome our story reader, Ma'am Davilove Ramos Villarmino.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello everyone! We are still live from the station of New Visayas on air 99.0 AM radio for a good start. And good morning to all of our listeners and viewers in our Facebook page in Debit Panabo City and Panabo City Division Reading Delights, and also in our YouTube channel and in Panabo Cable Channel 1. And good morning to all of the teachers, to all of the pupils who are watching us right now. All right. And are you ready to listen to our new story today for English Kinder to Grade 3? And once again, I'm teacher Davy Love Ramos Villarmino, your storyteller for this morning. All right, now before we start our story, let me welcome first my two pupil interactors, Cassandra Claire de la Peña and Ageha Hortilano. Hello, kids! Good morning!
Morning, teacher.
All right. How are you doing today?
Good.
Ah, it sounds great. Okay. All right, so are you ready to listen to our story this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. How about our live viewers? Are you ready to listen to our story this morning? If you are ready, can you comment down below? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, again, to all of our live viewers, can you comment down below? Yes, I'm ready if you are ready to listen to our story. Okay, we have here from, let's check the comment section. From Mylene LB Prudente. Ready po. Wow. We have here from Jane V. Mondrano Doliente. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, that's great. And we have one more from Lot Lot Salas Nemenzo. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, thank you so much. And that's great that you are excited and you're ready to listen to our story this morning. But before that, let's unlock some unfamiliar words that we have from the story. So let's have our vocabulary time. Okay, our first word is ashamed. Again, the first word is ashamed. What is the word again, Kazi?
Ashamed.
Can you spell the word?
ASHAMED.
Thank you so much, Kazi. Ashamed means embarrassed or guilty because of one's actions or characteristics. And that's ashamed. Our next word is wilt. Again, the next word is wilt. Can you pronounce the word again? Ageha?
Well,
Okay, can you?
YILT.
All right, thank you so much. All right, the word again is wilt, and it means to become weak and begin to bend toward the ground through heat and loss of water. Okay, let's continue. Let's proceed to our third word. Okay, our next word is proud. Again, proud. Can you spell the word proud? Kazi?
PROUD.
All right, thank you so much. Proud means feeling or showing pride, such as having or displaying excessive self esteem. And that is proud. Okay, now let's continue to our next word. Our next word is big. Again, the next word is big. What is our next word? Ageha?
BAAK.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, that is beak. All right, beak means refers to the bill on a bird, which protrudes from the face and is used for eating and grooming, and that is beak. Okay, let's continue. Our last word is insult. Again, insult. Can you spell the word, Kazi?
INSULT.
Okay, thank you so much, Kazi. Insult means to act in a way or say something that is offensive or rude to someone. So that means insult. All right, now that we have unlocked some unfamiliar words in the story, and it means that you are ready to begin our story this morning. Before we start our story, let me ask you a question. Do you have flowers in your home? Do you have flowers in your home, Kazi?
Yes.
Okay,
I
how about you, Ageha? Do you have
Yes.
flowers in your home? Okay, that's great. How about our live viewers? Do you have flowers in your home? And what flowers do you have? We have here from Charian M. Moncada, yes. From Alisa Kate Romero Bigonia, yes. From Marie Chris Barty, yes, ma'am. And what flowers do you have? Can you name the flowers that you have? How about you, Kazi? Can you give me this one flower that you have in your home? Do you know the name of the flowers that you have? How about you, Ageha?
Boombill. Bugim.
Bombil, okay. We have here from Rafael Toledo Gomamela. Okay. How about you, Kazi?
Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea, okay. Or some usually call it bumbil, okay. And we have here from Myla Kera Milet Mapanaw Sampaguita, and also from James Jimenez Sunflower. Wow. So you have different kinds or varieties of flowers in your home. And that sounds great. Now, that is related to our story this morning because our story this morning is entitled The Proud Rose. Rose is a flower. Okay, let's begin our story. Once upon a time, there was a rose that was very proud of her beautiful look. The only disappointment was that the rose grew next to an ugly cactus. Every day, the rose would insult the cactus with his looks, but the cactus stayed quiet. Okay, I have here a question for you. Which one of these flowers was proud of its beauty? Again, which one of these flowers was proud of its beauty? A. Sunflower. B. Cactus. C. Rose. Okay, what is your answer, Kazi?
My answer is C. Rose.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Ageha?
C. Rose.
Okay, thank you so much. How about our live viewers? I have here from Daisy and Soda, letter C. Okay, from Jonna Giolaga, letter C. From Sophia Hill, letter C. And let's check the correct answer. The correct answer is letter C, Rose. So let's continue. All the other plants and trees around the rose tried to stop it from bullying the cactus. But the rose was too swayed by its beauty to listen to anyone. Spring passed and summer came. There was no rain. The garden dried up and there was no water for plants. Okay, we have here another question for you. What do you think will happen to the rose? Again, what do you think will happen to the rose? All right, how about you, Kazi? What do you think will happen to the rose? And to all of our live viewers, what do you think will happen to the rose? We have here from Rian DC Cruz. Okay, said that she will wilt. Okay. From Daisy Ann Soda. Happy. Okay. From Princess Daniela S. Robles, the rose will slowly die. Okay. How about you, Kazi? What do you think will happen to the rose?
The, ro- the rose started to wilt.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Ageha? What do you think
Started
will
to
happen?
wilt, ma'am.
Okay, so the rose will started to wilt, and let's find out that in our next slide. Let's continue. The rose slowly began to lose its beautiful color and started to wilt. Rose saw a sparrow dip its beak into the cactus and drank water from it. The rose felt ashamed to ask help from the cactus, but finally it did ask. The kind cactus agreed happily. Okay, now what lesson or lessons can we get from the story? Again, what lesson or lessons can we get from the story? How about our live viewers and also to my two people interactors? How about you, Ageha? What lesson or lessons can we get from the story?
Don't judge, ma'am.
Don't judge. Okay. How about you, Kazi?
Never judge anyone by their appearance.
Okay, thank you. We have here from Rafael Toledo. I guess he means respect the rose and be kind. We have here from Janelle V. Mondrano Doliento. Do not bully. Okay. And we have from Colonel Dwayne Mabalo. Be kind, respectful teacher. Wow. And from Rinalyn and Kinyol. Be humble and don't bully anyone. And from Travis Elmore Gopio, never judge po. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's check what is the moral of the story. Okay, the moral of the story is never judge anyone by their appearance. And everyone in nature has a purpose, and we should not judge someone just by its appearance. We should learn to value goodness to others. Okay, so everyone is unique and we should respect them also. And that's the moral of the story. All right, now it's time for our short quiz. Are you ready? So if you were able to listen attentively to our story, then you will be able to answer these 5 questions. Okay, now the first question is, what was the rose proud of? Again, what was the rose proud of? A, its beauty. B, its intelligence. C, its color. What is your answer, Kazi?
I think it's A. It's beauty.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Ageha? What
For
is
me,
your
it's
answer?
A, ma'am.
Okay, it's letter A. And our live viewers answered letter A from Sean Jacob Tigas, from Alisa Kate Romero Bigonia, and also from Sophia Hill. And let's check the correct answer. Okay, it's letter A. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to the next question. How did the rose behave with the cactus? Again, how did the rose behave with the cactus? A. It insulted the cactus. B. It praised the cactus. What is your answer, Ageha?
A, ma'am.
Okay, A. It insulted the cactus. How about you, Kazi?
A.
It's
It's
letter. Okay. Letter A. Thank you so much. From our live viewers, from Daisy Ann Soda, she answered letter A. From CJ Damulo, letter A. And from Dex Kenneth, letter A. Thank you so much. And let's check the answer to that question. The correct answer is letter A. It insulted the cactus. And congratulations again, because you've got the correct answer. Now, for our third question, did the other plants in the garden try to stop the rose from insulting the cactus? Again, did the other plants in the garden try to stop the rose from insulting the cactus? A, yes. B, no. What is your answer, Ageha?
it's A, ma'am.
A, okay, thank you. How about you, Kazi?
A.
Letter A, okay. And how about our live viewers? We have from Raf Nab, letter A. From Rinalyn and Kinyo, letter A. From Steve Alexander Garce, letter A. And controller, please reveal the answer. It's letter A. Okay. Now for the fourth question. Why did the rose begin to wilt? Again, why did the rose begin to wilt? A. It was angry. B. There was no water. C. There was no one to play with. All right. What is your answer to that question, Kazi?
B. There was no water.
All right. Thank you. How about you, Ageha?
For me is B, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Ageha. Now, our live viewers, let me check your answer. We have here from Sean Jacob Tigas, letter B, from Primo, from Erich Paman, letter B, from Sean Jacob Tigas, letter B, and from Nathaniel David Arias, letter B. And the correct answer is letter B. Okay. Congratulations. Now, for the last question, did the cactus help the rose? Again, did the cactus help the rose? A, yes. B, no. What is your answer to that question, Ageha?
Yes. Letter
Okay,
A.
thank you so much. And how about you, Kazi? What is your answer?
A. Yes.
All right, thank you. And our live viewers here answered letter A from Myla Keramilit Mapanaw, from Micah De La Peña, from Jennifer Gasula. Ayan. All right, thank you so much. So they all answered letter A. And controller, please reveal the answer. Yes, it's letter A. Congratulations, everyone, because you've got the correct answers to the 5 questions that I prepared for you. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so that's the end of our story. And I would like to say thank you to all of our live viewers who participated. And of course, to my two pupil interactors, Ageha Hortilano and Cassandra Claire de la Peña. And I would like to say thank you to the guardian of Ageha Hortilano, Miss Richen Saldariega, and also Mr. Rex de la Peña, the parent of, or the father of, Kazi or Cassandra Claire de la Peña, and also to Mom Claire de la Peña, her mother. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights, to be my pupil interactor for today. And of course, thank you to all of my students, to all of the teachers, my co-teachers here in New Visayas Central Elementary School, and of course to my school principal, Sir Julius Iswalto, for this wonderful opportunity, and of course our division reading coordinator and education program supervisor in English, Ma Maria Perpetua Angelita Suelto, and to our school's division superintendent, Dr. Renante A. Solitario, for this one-of-a-kind opportunity. And I will see you again next time, kids, for another set of stories in English Kinder to Grade 3. And once again, this is Teacher Davy Love Ramos Villarmino saying, God bless everyone. Bye.
Goodbye,
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you so much, Mom David Love Ramos Villarmino, together with her people interactors, Ahea Hontilano, and Cassandra Claire de la Peña of New Visayas Central Elementary School, with the story that she has given to us, The Proud Rose. Of course, it has a moral lesson that says here, never judge anyone by their appearance. Ayan. So, hindi kita pwede nga mag-judge sa iba because if we will judge them, we will be judged in the days to come. Ayan po. So, dahil kayo salamat, Ma'am Davy Love. And of course, sa lahat po ng ating mga, sa dalawa din nating people interactors and to their parents and guardians, thank you for the support na gi-allow yun ang ato ang mga kabataan na magiging parte sa ato ang programa karong buntaga. Dahil kayo salamat once again. Anyone in our FB viewers, can we give a hearts to Ma'am Davy Love? At sa kanyang mga people interactors this very morning. Sino pa makapagbibigay ng mga hearts at mga claps po para sa ating storyteller ngayong this very moment, to Ma'am Davy Love. Ayan po, bago po tayo mag-proceed sa next natin na storytellers, ayan po, let us continue to give appreciation to our tinatawag natin mga story readers na naghahago din sa kanunay, nagkaparingkamot din sa kanunay, magbuhat silang mga PowerPoint presentations o daghan pa. Ayan po. To Maika de la Peña, ayan, a lots of hearts and a lots of claps for Ma'am Davy Love and to her people interactors. Have a very nice day, sabi niya dito. And thank you so much for the support. Now this time, we're going to proceed to our next storyteller. Ayan po. Our next storyteller is coming from New Visayas Central Elementary School. And their school principal is Sir Julius Iswalto, Principal 2. The reading program is Read for Life. And the title of the story she's going to give us today is The Girl and the Puma. It is retold by Elaine L. Lindy and illustrated by Tristan Liu. Please help me welcome our story reader, Ma'am Kimberly W. Absin.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello everyone, it's me again, teacher Kimberly Absin, live here at New Visayas Central Elementary School. I will be your storyteller for English grades 4 to 6. Now, before I begin, I have a question for you. So, this is for our viewers. So, is there a time when you did something nice for someone and later they did something nice for you? Or is there a time when you did something nice for someone and they haven't done anything nice in return? Well, today we are going to hear a story about doing something nice for someone. It is a legend told and retold among the people of Argentina about the powerful friendship between a girl and the puma. Now, let's begin. I have with me my pupil interactors, Giami Kat Gallo and Ron Jacob Domingo. Let's welcome them on screen. Hello, Ron.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Giami. All right, are you ready? Okay, that's good to hear. Now, let's begin our story. It is entitled The Girl and the Puma. Now let's have our activity time. This is a spelling test. Now, to our viewers, get ready also. You can comment your answers. So in our comment section. Now let's have the first word. Now, okay. The first word is famish. Again, famish. Spell the word famish. It is a transitive verb, which means to cause to suffer severely from hunger. Again, spell the word famish. It is a transitive verb, which means to cause to suffer severely from hunger. Okay, we have here
F
also, yes, Ron?
Famish.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's check also from our comment section. We have from Rian de la Cruz, Famish. Famish. Now, how about you, Giami? Spell the word famish. I cannot hear you. Please turn on your mic.
Famish. Famish.
All right, now let's check your answers if you got it right. All right, the word is famish, spelled as Famish. Very good. Thank you so much. Let's have the second word. Spell the word invader. Again, spell the word invader. It is a noun, which means a person or group that invades a country, region, or other place. Again, spell the word invader. A noun, which means a person or group that invades a country, region, or other place. Now let's check first from our comments. We have from Archie Manuel Aranwes, Invader. Also from Travis Gopio, the same spelling. How about from our people interactors? Giami, I guess your mic is turned off. How about Ron?
Invader. Invader.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, the correct spelling is we have Invader. A-D-E-R. Invader. Congratulations, you got it right. Now let's have the third word. Spell the word settlement. Again, spell the word settlement. It is a noun meaning an agreement intended to resolve a dispute or conflict. Again, spell the word settlement. It is a noun which means an agreement intended to resolve a dispute or conflict. Now, let's have our viewers first. Archie Manuel Aranjuez, Settlement. Also from Julius Vicente, the same spelling. How about from our people interactor, Ron Jacob?
Settlement. Settlement.
Yes, Giami? Giami, your mic is turned off. I cannot hear you.
Settlement. Settlement.
All right, very good. You got the correct spelling. That is Settlement. Very good. Great job, kids. Now let's have the fourth word. The fourth word is starvation. Starvation. It is a noun which means suffering or death caused by hunger. The word is starvation, which means a suffering or death caused by hunger. Now let's have our viewers. Amiras Kate Aranjuez, Starvation. Also from Steve Alexander Garcet, the same spelling. How about Ron Jacob?
Starvation. Starvation.
All right. Thank you. Giami?
Starvation. Starvation.
The correct spelling for the word is Starvation. Starvation. Thank you so much for your answers. And now let's have the final word. Spell the word devour. Again, spell the word devour. It is a verb which means eat hungrily or quickly. Again, the word is devour. It is a verb which means eat hungrily or quickly. Now, let's have our comments. We have from Travis Selmar Gopio, devour, Devour. We have also here from Anthony J, the same spelling, and from Amiros Kate Aranjuez, the same spelling, Devour. Now let's know the answer of Ron Jacob.
Devour. Devour. Devour.
And how about Giamicat?
Devour. Devour. Devour.
All right. Thank you so much. Great job. You got it right. So the correct spelling is Devour. So please remember the 5 words that I have given you. So this is connected to our story this morning. Now let's have our storytelling. Let's go and begin. 500 years ago, when the Spanish entered South America, Native American tribes often fought back against the invaders.
One way tribes could put pressure on the Spanish was to surround their settlements. This is what happened in the early 1500s when Maldonado, a Spanish girl, was 15 years old. Okay, now I have a question for you. This is for our live viewers and people interactors. In what way the American tribes could put pressure on the Spaniards? Again, in what way the American tribes could put pressure on the Spaniards? Can you still remember? Let's have GME.
The answer is through settlement.
Mm-hmm. How about Ron Jacob?
The answer is through their settlement.
Okay, very good. So they have their so-called settlements between the Spaniards and the American tribes. Great job. Now let's continue. Hostile Native Americans of the Kirandi tribe had encircled the Spanish settlement where Maldonado lived. Before long, their food supplies were depleted. The people faced starvation. They begged their captain to allow them to take their chances and leave the settlement in search of food. But this the captain would not allow. Famished, Maldonado escaped the settlement and fled into the jungle. As night fell, she heard with alarm the calls of wild animals. Where could she safely sleep for the night? But there was one call that drew her closer. It was a cry of pain. She followed the sound to a cave where she found a puma that had just given birth. Okay, another question. Who escaped the settlement and went into the jungle? Again, who escaped the settlement and went into the jungle? What is your answer, GME?
It's Maldonado.
How about Ron? I guess there's a problem with the connection. Okay, let's check from our comment section. We have from Sean Jacob Digas. It's Maldonado. So thank you so much. You got it right. It was Maldonado who escaped the settlement and went to the jungle. Now let's continue. Maldonado helped the mother puma clean the cubs. Later, she watched the babies while the mother went out to hunt. And so days went by. One day, while Maldonado was gathering food and the mother puma was inside the cave with her cubs, the girl was surprised by Kirandi warriors. They captured her and brought her to their village. Fearing the worst, Maldonado braced herself for the death she felt certain was to come. But the Kirandis were kind to the girl. They taught her tasks to help in their village, and she gladly took part. One day, a band of Spaniards attacked the Kirandi village. Recognizing a Spanish girl, they grabbed Maldonado and forced her to return home. The Spanish captain was furious that she had disobeyed him by escaping to the jungle. To make an example of her, he commanded that she be tied to a tree and left there for wild animals to devour. Okay, I have here a question for everybody. Who captured Maldonado in the jungle? Again, who captured Maldonado in the jungle? Can you still remember? What is your answer for this, GME?
It's Quarantine Warriors.
How about from our viewers? Do you have answers there? Who captured Maldonado in the jungle? It's the Kirandi warriors. So now let's continue. After several days, the sad villagers ventured where Maldonado had been tied to the tree, fearing the worst. Much to their surprise, they found her still tied to the tree and very much alive. They were amazed to learn that it was a mother puma who had fed and protected the girl all that time. Okay, and that's the end of the story. I have a question for everybody. What have you learned from the story entitled The Girl and the Puma? Again, what have you learned from the story entitled The Girl and the Puma? Let's ask first, GME. What have you learned? I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
I learned to the story, be kind to others.
Be kind to others. All right, thank you so much. Let's check also from our viewers. Love Spuma from Julius Vio Vicente. How about our any answers from our viewers? I guess they are still busy typing their answers. So let's reveal the moral of the story. Okay, the moral of the story is do good for others, it will come back to you in unexpected ways. Oh, Ron is back. Ron, please read our moral of the story.
Do good for others, it will come back to you in unexpected ways.
All right, so just like in the story, Maldonado helped the mother Puma, and in the end, the mother Puma also helped Maldonado in return. So please remember the moral of the story that we have from the story entitled The Girl and the Puma. Now, I have prepared a quiz for everybody. This is just 5 questions. Now, let's start from the question number 1. Who is the main character in the story? Again, who is the main character in the story? Letter A, the tribes. Letter B, the captain. And letter C, Maldonado. What do you think is the answer for question number 1? Let's have our viewers first. We have from CJ Damulo, letter C. Anthony J. Cosari answered letter C. Also, with Micah de la Peña, letter C. How about from our people interactors, GME and Ron? Do you have the same answer?
It's C, Maldonado.
Yes, ma'am, letter C.
Okay, great job. You got the correct answer. It's letter C. Maldonado is the main character in the story. Congratulations. Now, question number 2. When did the settlement happen? When did the settlement happen? A. 1500s, letter B. 1600s, and letter C. 1700s. Who can remember when did the settlement happen? Let's check from our live viewers. Yes, Ron, letter A. And from Alisa Kate Romero Bigonia, letter A also. And Julius View Vicente answered letter A. How about GME Cat?
A, ma'am, 1500.
All right, let's check it out. The correct answer is letter A. Great job. Now, let's have the third question. What did Maldonado see in the cave? A. A lion. B. A puma. And letter C. A bear. Again, what did Maldonado see in the cave? A. A lion. B. A puma. And letter C. A bear. Let's have our viewers first from CJ Damulo. It's letter B. We have from Aisha Lagrosa, letter B also. And from Dex Kenneth, he answered letter B. Yes, GME and Ron, what's your answer?
Letter B, a puma.
B, puma.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's check your answers. It's letter B, a puma. Thank you so much and congratulations. Now let's have question number 4. Why did Maldonado escape the settlement? Why did Maldonado escape the settlement? A. To search for food. B. To search for the puma. And letter C. Because she was afraid. Why did Maldonado escape the settlement? A. To search for food. B. To search for the puma. And letter C. Because she was afraid. Can you still remember? Now let's have our viewers first. Julius V. Vicente, letter C. Are you sure? We have also from Aisha Lagrosa, letter B. You have different answers. We have from Micah de la Peña, letter B also. How about GME and Ron? What is your answer for the fourth question?
A,
ma'am. Food.
All right, the correct answer is it's letter A. To search for food. Maldonado escaped the settlement because she was very hungry and she wants to search for food. Okay, so thank you so much to those who got the correct answers. And now let's have the final question. What punishment did the Spanish captain give to Maldonado? What punishment did the Spanish captain give to Maldonado? Letter A, she was locked in the jungle. Letter B, she was offered to the puma. And letter C, she was tied to a tree for the wild animals to devour. So again, let me repeat the choices. Letter A, she was locked in the jungle. Letter B, she was offered to the puma. And letter C, she was tied to a tree for the wild animals to devour. Let's have our viewers first. Aisha Lagrosa answered letter B. Aisha, Julius V. Vicente answered letter B. CJ Damulo answered letter C. And Dex Kenneth also answered letter C. How about you, Ron and GME?
C.
Letter C. Was tied to a tree for the wild animals to devour.
All right, now let's check your answers. The correct answer is letter C. She was tied to a tree for the wild animals to devour. Thank you so much and congratulations, everyone. So that ends our storytelling this morning. So before I say goodbye, let me extend my gratitude, of course, starting from my pupil interactors, Giami Kat and Ron Jacob. Thank you so much for accepting the challenge to be my pupil interactors for today. I would like also to say thank you to your parents for allowing you to be part of this program and for the support. Of course, thank you also to our school principal, Sir Julius Aisuato. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. To all my colleagues here in New Visayas Central Elementary School, to Sir Roland Obeso, our controller for today. Thank you, sir. To all our live viewers and listeners, thank you for actively participating in our again. I am teacher Kimberly of New Visayas Central Elementary School saying goodbye. Goodbye, Jamie and Ron.
Bye, ma'am.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Ma'am Kimberly W. of Sin of New Visayas Central Elementary School, together with her pupil interactors, Ron Jacob Domingo and GME of New Visayas Central Elementary School. The title of the story that she has given to us is The Girl and the Puma. That has a moral story that says here, do good for others, it will come back to you in unexpected ways. And there's a saying that life is an echo. Whatever we give, it will come back to us. So what if we will spread out the good things, of course good things will come back, and it will work also in an opposite ways. If we will spread bad things, then it will come back also to it. So we better spread the good things. We better do good to others so that good things will come to us. Thank you once again, Ma'am Kimberly, for that wonderful story that you have given. Again, let's give a horse and let's give a clap for Ma'am Kimberly and to the people interactors na kauban niya kagaling talaga. So na po makapagbibigay sa atin na a great appreciation sa ating storyteller this very morning. Magbigay po tayo ng mga hearts sa lahat po ng ating mga FB viewers natin dyan. Ayan. Thank you for Travis, Selmar, Gopio for the clubs and for the hearts. Ayan, maraming salamat po for participating. Now this time, we will be proceeding to our next storyteller. Ayan po. Let's go to our science stories. Ayan, sino po ang mahihilig sa science dyan? This portion is a very wonderful opportunity for us to know about more about science. Now this time, our story reader is coming from Malativas National High School. And their school principal is Sir Jason B. Huen. Ayan po. The title of the story that she's going to give us today is all about Isaac Newton and the gravity. It is arranged by our storyteller. And this time, please help me welcome our story reader for science, Ma'am Dayan P. Escalwana, Teacher 2.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Teacher Dayan and I will be your storyteller for today in science. I am with my student interactor, Keisha Jean Balbiran of Lativas Elementary School. Hello, Keisha.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you today, Keisha?
I'm doing good.
Great. Are you ready to hear an amazing science story?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let us start. You may get a pencil and a notebook if you want to write important notes. Okay. The title of the story is Isaac Newton and the Gravity. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Isaac Newton who lived with his parents.
He loved to play games and have fun.
Ay, ikaw, Deji.
One day, he got tired after playing and wanted to rest for some time. He decided to sit under an apple tree. Suddenly, while he was sitting, an apple fruit fell on his head. Ouch! Said Newton. His head hurt. Isaac was little upset and
Isaac
wished
Newton.
the apple would have fallen on the clouds and not down on him. He rubbed his head slightly and fell asleep in the gentle breeze of the tree. When he woke up, his head was feeling much better. Newton decided to continue playing with his friends, but the whole incident made him think as to why the apple fell and not flew up in the air. He asked his parents as to why that apple fell, but no one could give him a proper answer. This thought bothered him for many, many days. Eventually, Isaac observed that everything he would throw in the air would eventually come down. Nothing that went up stayed up forever. It would fall down as if something just pulled it right back to the ground. He threw a ball very high up in the air, but it also came right back down. He got so obsessed with finding an answer that he researched day and night for several years. Then he found out that it was the earth that would make everything fall back down. It's like Earth had the pulling back bar called gravity. Whenever he threw something up, that string called gravity would pull it right back. Finally, after years of research, Isaac found the answer to the mystery of the apple falling on his head. It fell down because Earth's gravity pulled it down on the ground and did not fly up in the air. Imagine what would it be like if everything was flying in the air. Your toys, your bed, your clothes, and even you. It would be so hard to play or sleep or get ready to school. Isaac Newton discovered that our planet Earth has gravity, the power to pull everything down. Okay, end of story. Okay, Keisha, how do you find the story?
Ma'am, the story is nice and interesting.
Okay, very good. How about from our viewers? How do you find our story, viewers and our listeners? Okay, I cannot read comments yet. Okay, so let's proceed with the moral of the story. Okay, Keisha, what do you think is the lesson we can get from the story?
Ma'am, the lesson we can get from the story is never give up. Try and try until you succeed.
Okay, very good. Okay, according to Keisha, we have to try our best if you want something to achieve. Try and try until we succeed. Okay, let us read the moral of the story. Okay, Keisha, can you read the moral of the story?
Everything happens to you. Today has a purpose.
Okay, next, Keisha.
If you want something to achieve, hard work and determination are the case.
Okay, are the keys. Very good. Next.
Never give up because great things take time.
Okay, very good. Just like what Isaac Newton did. He researched several years and he never gave up to finally come up with the answer of the mystery of a falling apple on his head. Okay, let's have a short quiz. I prepared 5 questions and I will also get answers from our viewers and from our listeners. Okay, question number 1. What does Isaac Newton loved to do? Again, what does Isaac Newton love to do? A. Listen to music. B. Read storybooks. C. Play games and have fun. D. Play musical instrument. Okay, what
See,
do you think is the answer, Keisha?
see po, ma'am. Play games and have fun.
Okay, how about from our viewers? I can see here they have answers letter B, and we have answer letter C from Alisa Kate Romero Bigonia. Okay, so let's check what's the correct answer. The correct answer is letter C. Very good. Play games and have fun. Okay, so we have here lots. We got lots of correct answer from our viewers and our listeners. Okay, next question number 2. What fruit fell on his head while sitting under the tree? Again, what fruit fell on his head while sitting under the tree? A. Mango. B. Guava. C. Papaya. D. Apple. Okay, what is your answer, Keisha?
D. Apple.
The apple. And we also have here from our viewers, they have the same answer, which is letter D. We have here from Desiree, from Aisha Lagrusa, Catherine, Hazel, and Anthony. Okay, so let's check the answer. Okay, the correct answer is very good, letter D, apple. The apple fruit fell at the head of Isaac Newton. Okay, for question number 3. Who did Isaac ask about why the apple fell down on his head? Again, who did Isaac ask about why the apple fell down on his head? A. His sister. B. His parents. C. His friends. And D. His teacher. Your answer, Keisha?
B. His parents.
B. His parents. How about from our viewers? Okay, we also have this. They also have the same answer, which is letter B. We have here from Julius, from Desiree, from Travis, from Aisha again, from Menoras, and Anthony. Okay, so let's check if you all have the correct answer. Okay, the correct answer is very good. Letter B, his parents. Okay, next. Okay, question number 4. Isaac found out that blank would pull everything back down. Again, Isaac found out that blank would pull everything back down. A. Earth. B. Air. C. Moon. And D. Star. Your answer, Keisha?
A. Earth.
A. Earth. Okay, how about from our viewers? What's your answers? Okay, I can see here letter A from Ma'am Wishin Mariscal. We also have from Julius, Fritz, Catherine, Dinah Burr, Hazel May, Aisha, Fritz. Okay, you all have the same answer, which is letter A, Earth. Okay, let's check. Okay, the correct answer is very good. Letter A. The Earth will pull everything back down to the ground. Okay, for the last item. Okay, blank was like a string. If something went up, it would pull it right back to the ground. Again, blank was like a string. If something went up, it would pull it right back to the ground. A. Air. B. Moon. C. Star. And D. Gravity. Okay, what's your answer, Keisha?
D. Gravity.
Okay, D. Gravity. How about from our viewers? Okay, the answer also letter D. We have from Clement John, from Mom Fatima, Hergeline, from Aisha, from Fritz, from Desiree. Okay, you all have the same answer, which is letter D, the gravity. Okay, let's check. Very good. The correct answer is letter D. Okay, congratulations to everyone and congratulations Keisha, you did a great job, as well as to our viewers and listeners from our homes or even from our schools. Okay, so that's the end of our amazing science story for today. And I hope that everyone is inspired with the story of Isaac Newton on how his perseverance, hard work, and determination to solve a problem. I would like to take this opportunity to give my gratitude to my interactor, Keisha Jean Balbiran. Thank you, Keisha. And of course, to my very supportive co-teachers of Malativas National High School who's watching right now. Thank you so much. And to our school head, Sir Jason B. Wen. Also to our former program supervisor in science, Ma'am Helia Pueblo for this opportunity and Sir Ian Paring for the guidance. Thank you so much and God bless us all.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Ma'am Dayan P. Escalona of Malativas National High School, together with your people interactor, Kisha, of course, of Malativas National High School. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us the story about Isaac Newton and the gravity. It has a moral lesson that says here, everything happens for a reason. If you want to achieve something, hard work and determinations are the keys. Never give up because great things take time. Ayan po. So, yan ang napakaganda ang kanyang napakaganda ng story na binahagi sa atin ni Ma'am Dayan. And thank you for the moral also of the story that enlightens us the more sa ating pakikinig at sa ating pagsubaybay ng kanyang kwento ngayong umaga. Now, this time, let's keep our hearts. And of course, I go for Ma'am Dayan, P. Escalona, and of course, sa kanyang interactor na si Kisha. Ayan po, sino po makapagbibigay ng ating mga hearts and claws sa ating storyteller this very morning? Ayan po, huwag na kayong magpatumpik-tumpik at magdalawang isip. Ayan po, let's all continue to appreciate our storytellers this very morning that who has exerted a lot of efforts para po maparating sa atin ang kanilang mga napakagandang istorya na kanilang ibinahagi sa atin. Together also na kanilang mga moral na lessons na binahagi din para meron tayong mga karagdagang kaalaman tungkol sa mga pinagbibigay nila sa atin na mga mga kwento. Ayan po, once again, let's give our hearts also to our story reader before tayo mag-proceed sa ating next story reader. Let's continue to support and to have or to give appreciation sa ating mga story readers. Ayan, sino kaya ang makapagbibigay ng hearts at makapagbibigay ng claps para sa ating story reader this time? Thank you, CM Itoy. Ayan, for the hearts. Ayan. Thank you so much for participating. Now this time, let's proceed to our next storyteller. Our next storyteller is coming from San Vicente National High School with their school principal, Sir Rustico P. Hernandez Jr., Principal 2. The reading program is Reader's Rise. The title of the story that she's going to give us today is The Legend of Rice. It is retold by Virgilio Almario, and also the animation is taken from YouTube videos. And please help me welcome our story reader, Teacher Daryl J. Loberos.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hi, hello pupils, students, parents, and teachers. I am Daryl ARALAN Loberos, one of your story reader today from San Vicente National High School. I believe that you are excited to hear our next story, so let's start. Our story is entitled The Legend of Rice Plant. But before we go on with our story, let's have first a spelling activity. So all you have to do is get a piece of paper and a pencil, or you can directly comment your answer in our comment section. Okay, so let's start with our first word. Our first word is a noun, means prosperity attained partly through luck. Again, our first word is a noun, means prosperity attained partly through luck. Our word is fortune. Spell the word fortune. So let us wait for the answers of our live viewers. Let's see who can get or who can provide the correct spelling of the word. Okay, we have here from Travis Gopio. He spelled it as Fortun. Okay, so let's find out the correct spelling of the word is. Okay, correct. Fortun. Lila Lynn and Fritz also get the correct answer. Okay, next, our second word is a verb, means want greatly. Our second word is a verb, means want greatly. The word is crave. Spell the word crave. Okay, so let's see who will be able to get the correct spelling of the word crave. Okay, we have here from Lila Lynn Barbarona Trazo. She spelled it as Crave. We also have from Travis, same spelling with Lila Lynn, Crave. So let's check if that is the correct spelling of the word. Okay, we have here the correct spelling, Crave. Crave. Okay, let's proceed to our third word. Our third word is a noun, means an extreme scarcity of food. Again, our word is a noun, means an extreme scarcity of food. The word is famine. Spell the word famine. Okay, for our third word, spell the word famine. We have here from Lila Lynn, Famine. We also have from Travis and Joy, Famine. We also have Micah, Yang Bajo, Alisa, and Micah de la Peña. So let's check if that is the correct spelling of the word. Okay, you got it right. The correct spelling of the word famine is Famine. Okay, very good. Next word is a verb, means to appeal earnestly. Again, our next word is a verb, means to appeal earnestly. Spell the word plead. Spell the word plead. Okay, let's wait for the answers of our live viewers. Okay, we have here from Lailaline Barbarana Trazo, Plead. Joy Magbanta also has the same spelling with Lailaline, and Travis, Plead. So let's check if that is the correct spelling of the word. And the correct spelling is Plead. So congratulations, you got it right. Let's proceed to our last word. Our last word is a verb, means to hope for or to express a wish for. Again, our last word is a verb, means to hope for or express a wish for. The word is desire. Spell the word desire. Our live viewers are getting the correct answers. Okay, we have here for the word desire, we have Lila Lynn. She spelled it as Desire. We also have Travis, Joy, Juliana Liz, Fritz, and yes, they spelled it as Desire. So let's check. Let's find out if that is the correct spelling of the word. And the correct spelling is Desire. You got it right again. So congratulations to our live viewers. So now, let's proceed to the story. I know you are all excited to hear our next story. Okay, so long time ago, there was a barrio in central Luzon where the people were so hardworking in tilling their lands. They worked very early in the morning until late in the afternoon. And so, Pale, the god of the land and plants, was so pleased with them that he gave them bountiful harvests. One day, one of the farmers found a box of gold in his field while tilling his land, and the news reached everyone in the barrio like a wildfire. Many envied his fortune, and so they also started tilling their lands, but not to farm as what they used to do, but to search for gold. So we have a processing question here. So I want you to answer the question by commenting it in our comment section. The question is, why did the people stop farming? So what do you think is the reason why the people from the barrio stopped farming? Do you have any idea? Lila Lynn answered, because of gold. How about the others? Do you have other answers? Again, the question is, why did the people stop farming? Fritz also gave the same answer with Lilaline. Gold. Yes, because they are tilling for golds. They are tilling their lands for golds. That's why they stopped farming. Okay, very good. Now let's continue our story. Everybody was so busy hunting for gold that they forgot about farming. We don't need to plant again if we have gold, said one. Yes, we can buy whatever we want, agreed another. And true enough, everyone got his gold in his own land, but they were not contented. They craved for more. They even fought each other for those golds. These didn't escape from Pale's eyes, and he was so deeply saddened. He prepared punishment for the people to teach them lessons. We have our next processing question. Why was Pale got angry with people? What do you think is the reason? Why the god of plant, crops, and vegetables got angry with the people? What do you think they do? Hmm. Do you have any idea? Why was Pale, the god of plant, crops, and vegetables, got angry with the people in the barrio? What do you think they have done that made Pale got so angry? Hmm. Yes, because the farmers are fighting for each other because of the gold. They are wanting for more golds. They even forgot to plant because they are so busy tilling their lands for golds. Okay, let's continue our story. He ordered the soil not to bear any crop, and it was so. The whole barrio was then under famine. It was too late when the people realized that there were no more foods for them to eat. They have lots of gold, but the soil wouldn't bear crops and they were all hungry. What's the use of our golds now when we couldn't buy anything? Cried one. What should we do now? We will die if we couldn't find food, said another. We must call Pale. He can help us, suggested by one of the elders. Yes, Pale can help us. Let's call him now. Everybody shouted. At once, they prepared an offering to Pale at the center of the field. When Pale heard them call, he appeared before them, saying, Your calls have reached me, and so I am here. What do you want from me? Pale, you're the god of plants and vegetables and crops. Please give us food, said the leader of the group. That was your punishment for turning your backs to farming. You exchanged your crop for gold. That's why you are suffering from famine. He informed them. We were wrong, Pale. Please forgive us, pleaded the leader. Now you have learned your lessons. You should be contented on the life given to you and do not desire things which are not meant for you. He told them. What should we do now? Help us, Pale, an elder pleased. If you are really sorry and you want the land to bear food, you must give back to the soil what you have taken from it. Return the golds in the land, and it will give you food again, said Pale. Yes, Pale, we will do as what you said, all said in chorus. I tell you, the soil will give you golds that you can eat, he said, and then he was gone. The people did just what Pale told them to do. They dug a hole in their fields and buried the golds there. Pale, upon seeing that the people did what he told them, he blessed them with good sunshine and fine rains. Processing question number 3. What could be the gold that people can eat according to Pale? What do you think is the answer? What could be the gold that people can eat according to Pale? Yes, the answer is food. It's a rice. Yes, from Travis, correct? Okay, let's proceed to our story. Let's continue reading our story. Just as Pale said, The soil bore crops after several days. One morning, the people were surprised, for the plains are like covered with gold. "Look at our fields," said a man. "Our crop are turning golden yellow." "I think it's about time for us to harvest," said the leader. "At last, we will not starve again. Famine is over," they shouted for joy. "What will we call these plants then?" asked a woman. "We shall call it Palay, in honor of Pale," said one of the elders. "Yes, we shall call it Palay, since Pale gave it to us," the leader of the group confirmed. Processing question number 4. What is the origin of the word rice, which is palay? Again, what is the origin of the Filipino word of rice, which is palay? What do you think is the origin of the word rice, which is palay? Okay, let's see if you will be able to give the answer. We have here from Travis. He answered pale. And the answer is pale. Very good. You got it right, Travis. Okay, let's continue our story. After the harvest, they offered several and a festival for Pale for giving them palay that saved them from famine. Once again, the people were back to farming, busy tilling their lands starting very early in the morning until late afternoon. And that's the end of our story entitled The Legend of Rice Plant, written by Virgilio S. Almario. Okay, so now we have here the lessons in the story. We have 2 lessons from the story. First is be contented with what we have. Of course, that's very important. We must be thankful and grateful for what we have. Next is work hard to get what you need and what you want in life. Yes, hard work is the key in achieving our goals and dreams in life. Okay, let's have an activity now to check your comprehension if you were able to understand our story. Okay, for our first question, what was the conflict in the story? We have here the choices. Kindly comment the letter of your choice in the comment section. We have letter A, greed, letter B, hatred, letter C, cruelty, or letter D, dishonesty. Again, what was the conflict in the story? Is it letter A, greed, letter B, hatred, letter C, cruelty, or letter D, dishonesty? Okay, we have here the answers from our live viewers. From Jansen Palma, letter C. From Travis Gopio, letter C. From Charis Tua, letter C. I guess our viewers have the same answer. And the correct spelling and the correct answer of the question number 1 is letter. Let's find out. Letter A, greed. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Let's try to answer number 2. Number 2, what punishment did Pale give to the people? Letter A, famine. Letter B, sickness. Letter C, isolation. Or letter D, imprisonment. Again, what punishment did Pale give to the people? Is it letter A, famine? Letter B, sickness? Letter C, isolation? Or letter D, imprisonment? Okay, we have from Travis, letter A. From Lila Lynn, letter A also. From Jenzin, letter A. Okay, so let's check if the correct answer is letter A, same as your answer. For number 2, the correct answer is letter A, famine. Congratulations, now you've got the correct answer. Okay, let's proceed to our third question. Okay, question number 3. Where could be the setting of the story? Is it letter A, city, letter B, woods, letter C, shoreline, or letter D, countryside? Again, where could be the setting of the story? Letter A, city, letter B, woods, letter C, shoreline, letter D, countryside. This was mentioned in the story earlier. Okay? We have the answers from our live viewers here. From Travis, letter D po. From Yang Mantobaho, letter... Oh, she just invite us to eat. We have from Jensen, letter D. From Eliza, letter A. From Palma, yes, Jensen, letter D. We have from Lila Din, letter B. So our live viewers have different answers on this question. So let's check who got the correct answer. So for number 3, the correct answer is letter D, countryside. Okay, congratulations for those who got the correct answers. Okay, now let's proceed to question number 4. The gold in the story caused the people to become blank. Letter A, dishonest. Letter B, impatient. Letter C, discontented. Or letter D, hardworking. Again, the gold in the story caused the people to become blank. Is it letter A, dishonest? Letter B, impatient? Letter C, discontented? Or letter D, hardworking? We have here from Travis, letter C. From Lila, letter A. From Johnson, letter D. From Neil Jacob, letter A. Okay, so let's check. Let's find out what is the correct answer for number 4. And the correct answer is letter C, discontented. Okay, now we are down to our last question, question number 5. Which statement below expresses the best lesson that we can learn from the story? Letter A, God wants us to work hard to earn a living. Letter B, there are really people who are fortunate in life. Letter C, having goals is an assurance of a lifetime happiness. Or letter D, farming is the hardest work to do in life. Again, number 5, which statement below expresses the best lesson that we can learn from the story? Letter A, God wants us to work hard to earn a living. Letter B, there are really people who are fortunate in life. Letter C, having goals is an assurance of a lifetime happiness. Or letter D, farming is the hardest work to do in life. Okay, we have here the answers of Johnson, letter C, Lila Lynn, letter D, Travis, letter A, okay, Ace, Monte Alegre, letter C, Kisha, letter C. Our live viewers have different answers to this question. So let's find out what is the correct answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. God wants us to work hard to earn a living. Okay, congratulations everyone to our students who participated in our activity today. So that's the end of our story. But before I say goodbye, allow me to thank, of course, everyone who are watching with us right now, our pupils, students, also our parents who are very supportive to our students, to their children. And also I would like to thank Ma'am Elsie Inigo and of course our school principal in San Vicente National High School, Sir June Rustico Hernandez Jr. Again, this is Ma'am Daria Loberos from San Vicente National High School and saying goodbye and God bless everyone. Bye-bye.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Ma'am Daryl J. Loberos of San Vicente National High School with the story, The Legend of the Rice. Of course, it has moral lessons. It says here, be contented with what you have. And of course, work hard to get what you want in life. Ayan po. So thank you once again, Ma'am Daryl Ruberos, for the story that you have given and also for the efforts and for the time. Come on, let's give a hearts and a clap for Mom Daryl sa kanyang binigay sa atin na napakagandang story for all of us. Ayan po. So, maraming salamat. Before we're going to proceed to our next, for our last storyteller this very morning, ayan po, sino po makapagbibigay ng hearts sa lahat po ng mga FB viewers natin dyan. So don't hesitate to appreciate and to give an appreciation to our story reader this very morning. Ayan po, magbibigay na tayo ng hearts and claps para po sa ating story reader sa lahat po ng efforts na kanilang ibinigay para po sa ating lahat. Ayan po. So don't forget also to like our page, and of course, ang pagbibigay natin ng ating mga comments, pagbibigay natin ng mga moral lessons natin dyan, mga reflections natin. Yan po ang isa sa pinakamagandang maibabahagi natin sa ating programa. Isa kanina sa ato ang tinatawag nga pag-participate or atong engagement sa atong programa karugtag, hindi lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights. Ayan po, we will also like to encourage everyone, give a hearts and give a clap for our story readers this very morning, especially to Ma'am Daryl sa kanya binigay sa atin that all about the legend of the rice. Ayan. That's what they have said. Before tayo mag-proceed sa ating next storyteller, kailangan po natin, I want to see from our avid viewers na magbigay ng hearts for sa ating story reader this very morning. Ayan po. At hindi lang din mga pagsustory ang ating binibigay. Just always remember na meron din tayong mga dinidevelop dito sa ating programa. Meron tayong mga reading skills na dinidevelop natin. Samtang kita naghahatag sa ato ang mga ginatawag natin ng mga story na ginahatag sa atong mga storytellers. Ayan. So, at the count of 5, meron na ba tayong mga magbibigay ng hearts dyan at magbibigay ng mga claps? Pwede natin i-flash the screen para mabasa natin and for everyone to see kung sino yung mga nag-engage yun maayos sa ato ang programa this very morning. Ayan. Thank you for Micah de la Peña. And thank you so much for the hearts and for the claps. Now this time we're going to proceed to our last storyteller. Ayan po. Our storyteller is coming from Panabo City National High School. And their school principal is Ma'am Memia B. Infiesto. The reading program is Proyektong Atina. Ang pamagat po ng kwento na kayo ibabahagi sa atin ngayong umaga ay pinamagatang Ang Alamat ng Kawayan. Ayan po. It is translated by Segundo D. Matias Jr. At iginuhit po ito ni Cora Dandan Albano. Of course, ang source po ng kanyang story is coming from Google YouTube channel. Ayan po. Please help me welcome our story reader, Ma'am Melanie R. Gravanto.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Okay, magandang umaga sa lahat, lalo na sa ating tagapanood at tagapakinig sa araw na ito. Kaya ngayong umaga ay magkakaroon ulit tayo ng pagkukwento. So sa muli, ako po si Gina Melanie Gravanto, ang inyong tagapagkwento. Kaya ngayong umaga, ang pamagat ng ating kwentong babasahin ay Ang Alamat ng Kawayan. Noong unang panahon, ang puno ng kawayan ay hindi yumuyuko. Mayabang ito at laging taas noo. Ipinagmamalaki nito ang makinis na katawan. Berding-berdi ang kabuuan ng kawayan. Sariwang-sariwa ang kulay nito lalo na kapag nasisikatan ng araw. Pero mainggitin ang kawayan. Lagi at laging naiinis siya kung hindi pinapahalagahan. Kapag nalalamangan siya ng ibang puno at halaman, ay nagtatanim siya ng galit. Masama siyang mapahiya sapagkat tumatawag siya ng kaibigang handang maghiganti upang maiangat ang rumihan niyang pangalan. Para sa ating unang tanong, ano ang hindi magandang ugali ang ipinapakita ni kawayan sa alamat na binasa? Letrang A, madamot. Letrang B, mainggitin. Letrang C, masungit. Letrang D, mandaraya. Uulitin ko, ano ang hindi magandang ugali ang ipinapakita ni kawayan sa alamat na binasa? Letrang A, madamot. Letrang B, mainggitin. Letrang C, masungit. Letrang D, mandaraya. Okay, titingnan natin ang sagot ng ating mga tagapanood at tagapakinig. Mula kay Angela Edosma, siya ay sumagot ng letter A, letrang B. Mula naman kay Micah de la Peña, siya ay sumagot ng letter B. Mula naman kay Ace, letter B. Kay lahat ng mga sumagot ay tama dahil ang tamang sagot ay letrang B. Si kawayan ay may pag-uugali na mainggitin. May isang pagkakataon na paraan ng ilang kabataan sa kagubatan. Nagpalinga-linga sila. Nang makitang wala man lang bunga ang kawayan, nilayuan nila ito. Nilapitan nila ang puno ng bayabas at santol. Tuwang-tuwa sila sa pamimitas ng mga bunga. Inilapag nila sa damuhan ang dilaw na santol at berdeng-berde na mga bayabas. Nilapitan din nila ang mga puno ng makupa at kamito. Namita sila ng bunga. Matatamis at pulang-pula ang makopa. Hinog na rin ang mga kamitong kulay lila. Para sa ikalawang tanong, ang mga bata ay naparaan sa isang gubat. Anong uri ng halaman ang kanilang nilayuan? Sa letrang A, santol. Sa letrang B, bayabas. Sa letrang C, kawayan. Sa letrang D, talisay. Uulitin ko, ang mga bata ay naparaan sa isang kagubatan. Anong uri ng halaman ang kanilang nilayuan? Sa letrang A, santol. Sa letrang B, bayabas. Sa letrang C, kawayan. Sa letrang D, talisay. Okay, mula sa ating tagapanood. Okay, magaling. Sabi ni Travis Salmar, letter C. Sabi naman ni Micah de la Peña, letter C. Sabi naman ni Michael, letter C. Okay. Yang Mantano Baho, letter C. Kay magaling. Dahil ang tamang sagot ay letrang C. So mula sa mga halaman na nandoon sa kagubatan, kawayan ang kanilang nilayuan sapagkat ito yung walang bungang prutas. Tuwang-tuwa ang kabataan habang ang mga prutas ay pinagsasaluhan. Inggit na inggit naman si kawayan. Wala siyang bunga na maipamimigay. Wala siyang silbi kung prutas ang pag-uusapan. Sa galit ni kawayan, tinawag niya ang kaibigang hangin. Pinalakas na ihip ang higanti ni hangin. Nagbagsakan ang lahat ng puno ng santol at bayabas, kamito at makupa. Tuwang-tuwa si kawayan. Minsan, may nagawi ang magkasintahan sa kagubatan. Nagpalinga-linga ang binata. Nang makitang walang bulaklak na mapupurol sa puno ng kawayan, ay nilayuan nila ito. Natuwa sila nang maulingan ang halamang rosal at sampagita. Para sa ikatatlong tanong, sino ang kaibigang ipinatawag ni kawayan upang siya ipaghiganti sa mga kasamahang puno? Para sa letrang A, araw. Para sa letrang B, tubig. Para sa letrang C, hangin. Para sa letrang C, kidlat. Para sa letrang D, hangin. Okay, uulitin ko, sino ang kaibigang ipinatawag ni Kawayan upang siya ipaghiganti sa mga kasamahang puno? Letrang A, araw. Letrang B, tubig. Letrang C, kidlat. Letrang D, hangin. Okay? Magaling. Sabi ng sagot ni Anthony, letter D, or letrang D. Ni Angela Idosma, letter D. Ni Lilian Barbarona Trazo, letter D. Okay? Magaling, class. Dahil ang tamang sagot ay letrang D, hangin. So pinatawag ni Kawayan ang hangin upang ipaghiganti siya sa kanyang mga kasamahang puno. Okay? Dali-daling namupol ng bulaklak ang binata. Ang halimuyak ng rosal at sampagita ay handog na nakapaligaya sa dalaga. Dahilan, sa mga bulaklak, ang magkasintahan ay lalong pinagdigkis ng matapat na pag-iibigan. Inis na naman si Kawayan. Wala siyang kahit isa man lang na bulaklak na maialay. Sa pagkapahiya sa sarili, tinawag niya ang kaibigang si Ulan. Sunod-sunuran si Ulan. Upang may paghiganti ang Kawayan, pinalakas ng Ulan ang kanyang mga patak. Nasira ang mga magagandang tangkay nila Rosas at Sampagita. Palihim na nangiti si Kawayan. Isang tanghaling tapat, may 2 matandang nahapo sa paglalakad. Para sa ika-4 na tanong, dahil sa inis at galit ng Kawayan, dahil wala siyang bulaklak na maialay, pinatawag niya ang kanyang kaibigan upang wasakin ang mga bulaklak. Sino ang kaibigang ito? Sa letrang A, ulan. Sa letrang B, hangin. Sa letrang C, kidlat. Sa letrang D, araw. Uulitin ko, dahil sa inis at galit ng Kawayan, dahil wala siyang bulaklak na maiaalay, pinatawag niya ang kanyang kaibigan upang wasakin ang bulaklak. Sino ang kaibigang ito? Okay? Mula kay Angela, letter A, sabi niya. Kay Micah, letter A. Mula naman kay Ace, ang sagot niya ay letrang A. Mula kay Kaseya, letrang A. Kay Yang Mantubaho, letrang A. Kay Magaling Class, dahil ang tamang sagot ay letter A, ulan. So, dahil napahiya na naman si Kawayan at nagalit na naman siya, gusto niyang masira ang mga bulaklak, pinatawag niya ang kanyang kaibigang si Ulan. Upang makapagpahinga, naghanap si Lolo Guillermo at Lola Joveta ng punong may malalabay na mga sanga. Hindi man lang nila pinansin ang mga sanga ng Kawayan sapagkat makikitid ang mga dahon nito. Natuwa sila nang namataan ang puno ng banaba. Talagang mapapalad ang mga dahon nito na masisilungan kung ikaw ay naiinita ng sikat ng araw. Napansin ito ng nakasimangot na Kawayan. Nang makaalis na si Lolo Guillermo at Lola Joveta, tinawag ni Kawayan ang mga kaibigang tagak. Ipaghiganti ng mga tagak ang inggit na si Kawayan sa pamamagitan ng pagpigtal sa lahat ng dahon ng banaba. Ipaghihiganti ng tagak ang inggit na Kawayan sa pamamagitan nito ng pagpigtal sa lahat ng dahon ng banaba. Nakalbo ang kaawang-awang punong na lubhang ikinagagalak ni Kawayan. Lingid sa kaalaman ni Kawayan, nakarating na pala kay Bathala ang pagiging mainggitin at ang pagiging mapagmataas nito. Bilang parusa, ang laging nakatingalang si Kawayan ay pinayuyuko ni Bathala kapag nahihipa ng malakas na hangin. Ang pagyuko ni Kawayan ay pagbibigay halaga sa anong biyayang handog ni Bathala ay dapat napahalagahan, na ang inggit ay di dapat mamugad sa puso ni numan. At iyan ang alamat ng mapagmataas na Kawayan. Para sa ikalamang tanong, Bilang parusa sa maling pag-uugali ni Kawayan, ano ang ginawang parusa ni Bathala kay Kawayan? Sa letrang A, pinaputol. Sa letrang B, pinapatay. Sa letrang C, pinayuko. Sa letrang D, lahat ng nabanggit. Bilang parusa sa maling pag-uugali ni Kawayan, ano ang ginawang parusa ni Bathala kay Kawayan? Sa letrang A, pinaputol. Sa letrang B, pinapatay. Sa letrang C, pinayuko. Sa letrang D, lahat ng nabanggit. Okay, mula sa sagot ng ating tagapanood, kay Angela Edosma, siya ay sumagot ng letter C. Kay Micah, kay Travis, kay Kaseya, kay Yang Mantubaho, kay Magaling Class, dahil ang tamang sagot ay letrang C. Dahil sa pagiging mainggitin ni Kawayan, pinarusahan siya ng Bathala. So, sa pagiging matuwid na uri ng puno na halaman si Kawayan, siya ay pinapayuko tuwing nagkakaroon ng malakas na pag-ihip ng hangin. Okay? Ngayon ay aalamin natin kung ano ang mga aral na mapupulot natin sa binasang alamat. Meron tayong 3 aral. Ang unang aral ay huwag maging mapagmataas sa ating kapwa or huwag maging mayabang. Iwasan ang pagiging mayabang at isipin na mas nakakaangat ka sa iyong kapwa dahil sa mata ng Diyos, lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Laging isipin na ang buhay ay may kanya-kanyang pagkakataon. Para sa ikalawa, matutong pahalagahan ang nasa paligid. Pahalagahan ang nasa paligid dahil lahat ng ito ay may kanya-kanyang papel na ginagampanan sa ating buhay. Matuto tayong bigyang halaga ito sapagkat ang buhay ng tao ay hiram lang. Huwag hintayin na mawala sila at baka magsisi dahil nagpapabaya ka. Okay, mula sa ating tagapakinig, baka meron kayong maidagdag na mga aral na mapupulot sa ating kwentong binasa. Okay, para sa ating ikatatlong aral na mapupulot, marunong tumanggap ng kakulangan sa sarili at marunong makontento sa buhay or mahalin ang sarili sa pamamagitan ng pagtanggap ng mga mali upang ito ay maitama. So tanggapin ang mga puna ng iba, ito man ay positibo o negatibo, sapagkat magagamit ito bilang gabay sa hinaharap ng buhay. Matutong tanggapin ang pagkakamali at sikaping maitama ito. Mahalin ang sarili sa pamamagitan ng pagtanggap ng pagkakamali. Okay, sabi ni Yang Mantobaho, dapat hindi tayo magalit. At sabi naman ni Keseya Gamalo, dapat palaging magpababa o magpakumbaba. Sabi naman ni Micah de la Peña, dapat marunong tayong gumalang sa kapwa halaman natin. At sabi naman ni Travis Selmar Gopio, makontento po kung ano ang meron ka. Okay, magaling at maraming salamat dahil ang lahat ng sagot ninyo class ay tama. So pahalagahan, mahalin ang sarili at ang ibang taong nasa paligid. So yun lamang po at maraming salamat. So bago ko tatapusin ang aking nais kong magpasalamat po sa aming punong guro sa Panabo City National High School, kay Ma'am Memia Enfieso Principal 4, sa aking Filipino Coordinator, Sir Arcel Wines Gakasan, sa aking kapwa guro sa Filipino. Maraming salamat po sa inyo at sa ating mga tagapanood at tagapakinig. Maraming salamat sa oras at sa pakikipaglahok sa programang ito. Sa muli, maraming salamat po at mabuhay Panabo!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Melanie R. Gravanto of Panabo City National High School for the story na binigay niyo sa atin ang alamat ng Kawayan. Ayan po, it is a moral story that says, huwag maging mapagmataas sa ating kapwa, and of course, matutong pahalagahan ang mga taong nasa paligid. Another thing is marunong tumanggap, dapat marunong tayo tumanggap ng pagkakamali at kakulangan sa sarili. Ayan po, napakaganda ang kanyang story na binigay sa atin. Once again, thank you Ma'am Melanie R. Grabanto of Panabo City National High School. Ayan po. At dito nagtatapos ang ating mga pagbibigay ng mga pagkukwento. Ngayong umaga, dito lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights. Pero bago po tayo tuluyang maghiwa-hiwalay, ayan po, tayo po ay babati muna o let's all continue to acknowledge the people na yung mga people interactors natin at saka lahat ng ating mga tinatawag nating story readers for today. Ayan po. We would like to thank for being part of our program this very morning. Ma'am, as our storyteller, ayan po, Ma'am Lorinda G. Ponferrada of Gredo Elementary School. Of course, Ma'am Cheryline V. Balbacal of Rizal Elementary School. Ma'am Davilab Ramos Belarmino of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Ma'am Kimberly W. Absin of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Ma'am Diane B. Escalona of Malativas National High School. Ma'am Darrell J. Luberos of San Vicente National High School. Of course, Ma'am Melanie R. Grabanto of Panabo City National High School. Hindi din natin kakalimutan ang mga interactors natin or people interactors natin ngayong umaga. To Timotheus Luma of Gredo Elementary School, Denzel Zakura C. Petras of Rizal Elementary School, Ahea Contilano of New Visayas Central Elementary School, Cassandra Claire de la Peña of New Visayas Elementary School, Ron Jacob Domingo of New Visayas Central Elementary School, GMA of New Visayas Central Elementary School, and Kisha of Malativas National High School. Nagpapasalamat din kami sa lahat ng parents and guardians na nagbigay ng pahintulot sa kanilang mga kabataan, sa kanilang mga anak na maging bahagi ng ating programa ngayong umaga. Ayan po, and we would like also to thank our DepEd officials headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Renante Solitario, and of course to our ASTS, Ma'am Febigay L. Refomonte, to our CID Chief, Sir Januario Yamota, and of course our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Eileen Anuevo, at sa lahat po ng ating mga Education Program Supervisor, and of course our Education Program Supervisor in English, as well as our Division Reading Coordinator, Ma'am Maria Perpetua Angelita G. Suelto, and of course to our Education Program Supervisor in Filipino, Sir Peter Mijares, to our Education Program Supervisor in Araling Palipunan, Ma'am Marisa Hayoma, of course, to our Education Program Supervisor in Science, Ma'am Helia Pueblo, and of course to our Education Program Supervisor in MTD, MLE, Ma'am Joanny Aguilar, and po sa lahat po ng public schools district supervisors, public elementary and secondary school heads. Ayan, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong lahat. And of course, our host school, ayan po, the New Visayas Central Elementary School with the school principal, Sir Julius I. Suelto, na kanunayang gayong nagasuporta dinhi sa atong Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. Ayan po. Daghang kay salamat, Sir Julius, sa imuhang mga pag-follow up sa kanunay, sa imong paghanay sa kanunay sa atong mga TWGs dinha sa New Visayas Central Elementary School para yung mahimong mapatigayon ang atong programa sa kanunayon din lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. And of course, we would like also to thank the Division Digital Media Production Team headed by our overall production director, Sir June Aguilon. Daghang salamat, sir, sa imuhang kanunayon nga mga paghatag sa amo, paghatag og kanang links sa atong StreamYards nato para sa atong mga story readers, and of course sa atong mga ginatawag na people interactors. And of course, nagpasalamat po mi sa paghatag sa atong links para mahimo gyud tang makasalmot, makatan-aw, makauban, makapaminaw sa ato ang mga paghatag sa atong storya dinhi lamang sa atong programa dinhi sa Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. Ayan po. We would like also to thank our TWG, ayan, dyan sa ating school of New Visayas Central Elementary School headed by our controller for today, Sir Roland Obeso. And of course, nandiyan din si Ma'am Kimberly Absin, Ma'am Davila Ramos, of course, nandiyan din si Ma'am Jelly Moanya, Ma'am Lenny Pausal, at Ma'am Aya Marie, and of course, Aya Marie Cardorna, and of course, Catherine Sale. Nagpapasalamat din kami sa inyo at sa lahat po ng naging bahagi ng ating programang ito. Also, we would like to thank the following persons, the following teachers, as in charge of the scheduling of the readers in all key stages and language areas. Ayan po. To Ma'am Aya Marie Cadorna, to Ma'am Elsie Inigo, to Ma'am Katrina Coray Gonzalez, and of course to Ma'am Carmelita Obaldo, to Sir Ian Reggie Paring, to Ma'am Donna Quino, to Sir Arcel Gakasan, and to Ma'am Gardenlyn Aresgado. Ayan po, nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong lahat. Sila ning mga teachers na to nga nag-arrange schedule sa atuang mga story readers kung kinsa ang next na musalmot din sa atuang programa din nila mga sa Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights. Ayan po, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong lahat. Also, we would like to thank Panabo Cable TV Channel 1. Thank you, Ma'am Alexandra Chu and Sir James Chu for your support in our program. Of course, we will not forget also to thank everyone, lalbi na ang atong mga suki gayud na naga-subaybay din sa atong programa tuwing Biyernes. Dini lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights. Tanan nga nagatanaw ka nato, naga-subscribe ka nato, naga-like ka nato, o kani naghatag sa inyong mga comments. Of course, sa lahat na nagsubaybay sa ato din sa DepEd Panabo City, YouTube channel, Facebook Live, and of course sa ato ang Cable TV Channel 1. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. At sa lahat po ng nakinig sa atin, dinhi lamang sa atong paborito nga estasyon, dinhi sa New Visayas Central Elementary School, dinhi sa ato ang 99.0 AIM Radio for a good start ng New Visayas Central Elementary School. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. Don't forget to like our page, the Panabo City Division Reading the Lights page. Ayan po. And we also would like to thank you, everyone. Thank you for spending your time with us. Alan po. Maraming salamat sa inyong tanan. And see you again on our next, on this Friday. Ayan. For our new sets of stories, dinhi lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lights with the partnership of TV ARALAN of Panabo City. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong suporta o sa inyong pagsubaybay ani among programa. Again, this is your host for today. I am Teacher Sheila Marie S. de las Reyes na nagsasabi sa ating, when it is Friday, it's Reading Day. God bless everyone. Keep safe and bye-bye.
Minsan sa buhay ay may mga tanong kung bakit ganito, ganyan at nagkaganon.
Sa paglalakbay sa hamon ng buhay ay matutunan natin na maging matatag at matibay.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi ng kaalaman, kaliwat kanan ng problema, ngunit kaagapay ang bawat isa.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa.
Asahan mong kami ay gagabay sa'yo, liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala. makikita malasakit at ika'y diringgin.
Ilalayo sa pangamba, ilalapit sa pangarap, pangarap na makamit ang kinabukasan.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdaraanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi. Nakaan naman sa'yo at kana ng problema, ngunit gagapay ang bawat isa.
Makakayanan mo, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan magsulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala. Tunay na pinagpala.
Sa palipas ng oras ng buhay,
baon-baon ang kaalamang hatid ng ating gabay.
di magatubilis kapag kami tangaling naging.
Ikaw at ako, maghahayag ng palibagong mundo.
Panibagong ikaw.
Makakayanan mo, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan mang sulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala. Tunay na pinagpala. Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan ang sulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala.